Oh, say, can you see the light? What's the problem with you? Shouldn't have turned down those cue cards. Oh.
Welcome back to the United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy, and I was just fucking around on another tab and nearly forgot that I had to host the show. So I'm completely thrown off. So to come and save me, our northeast connection, my friend and yours, because Josh isn't here. So it's NJ Ranger. There he is. NJ Ranger, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad that it's nice that I inherited for the time being Josh's title, that I'm also your friend and theirs.
Yes, well, I mean, if Josh isn't here, you're always going to be a friend, I feel like.
Yep.
It's you put off that vibe. You're here to you've got that warm face that just says, come here, talk to me, you know. Anyway,
on my face. Oh, wait, what is that?
Yeah. Before this gets too gay, a man known the world over for having a head like a fucking pineapple. It's Echo Pineapple.
Hello. How's it going, lads? Nice little bro fest starting the day.
Yeah.
Oh, NJ. He's such a nice guy. I was telling him before stream how handsome he looked. So yeah, fair enough.
You were. That's in my head. I think that's, you had me thinking about how good looking NJ is, and then I am completely distracted as I'm trying to put the super tip thing in the chat, but I'll stop distracting myself. I'll get to that shortly. We do have one more person. We can't forget him. I do like to these days make him think a little bit that I'm just going to leave him there, but no, he's here. And he's queer.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
I'm not gay. I'm not queer. And I feel like as a world, we need to have a conversation. What the fuck is the difference between queer, straight, and gay? Like, it's confusing to me. Go on.
Well, there's an obvious difference between the straight.
There is not a much obvious difference between queer, gay, and straight, depending on who you ask.
Right.
Yeah, there is.
There is. You explain it, Echo. Well, I've.
He's called me Shmuel. Right, see you later, guys. I'm out. He fucking called me Shmuel, motherfucker.
He's on the brain. He's on the brain.
Yeah. So you have straight, so that would be Aussie guy. You have gay, that would be Robbie. And then you have people who are in a queer relationship like NJ Ranger who dates a chick with a dick, or potentially something else, or something ambiguous. So yes.
Careful what you say around these parts, Echo. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
So Jim Norton's like queer then? Is that what we're talking? Like,
he's in a queer relationship, I guess would be. It's a weird
but
criteria.
I'm not saying.
But yeah.
Anyway, never mind. It was a joke. And
I hope that helps. Oh yeah, me being deadly serious about chicks with dicks with NJ Ranger. You fucking idiot.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. So I can't. I don't want to hit the movie in the scrim music because I just don't feel it's appropriate this week. It's not a time to dance and celebrate. It's a time to be somber and disappointed. So I put together a new little intro for this week, a one-time only. And I called on the great Geno Bisconti to sum it up for us. And I know you're going, what fucking Geno? No, let me tell you, he completes a thought multiple times. He finishes every sentence. It's Geno at his best. And I think he captured the general mood in the Dabbleverse over the last couple of days.
Yeah, what's up with Carl?
Like, Carl's a genuine fucking piece of shit. And he's a piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit, Carl. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Carl. And the Dabbleverse has ruined you. That you're a fucking piece of shit, Carl. Carl's a giant piece of shit.
Carl's a piece of shit.
He's a giant piece of shit. You do it for the money, Carl. Enjoy that dirty fucking money, you fucking faggot. Because Carl's a piece of shit.
Wow. Who knew?
Wow.
That seems to be the sentiment I've caught around the different comment sections, Twitter threads, etc., etc. People not impressed with this little piggy on Friday, and yeah, it's fucking embarrassing, man. I was embarrassed on Friday or Saturday morning, my time. I was like, I had nothing to do with this, but I get lumped in with this, and this is bullshit. Like, what? Why even interview him in the first place? What are we doing? Like, Aaron served his time. Let him have his jail stories, you know? Heaven forbid he called himself Larry Bird. Who gives a fucking shit? You know what I mean? Like, what are we fucking interviewing inmates for? Yeah, it was very embarrassing. And the reaction to it as well. Everyone's saying, you shouldn't have released that. I was like, well, no, once you've recorded it, you have to release it. You can't bury the fucking evidence. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a crime in some states, apparently. Sorry.
NJ, what was your takeaway from this little piggy?
Oh my God. Okay, so it was a little cathartic for me that people. I think we discussed on this show the turn, if you will, as it were, for Carl started with the Chrissy Mayer Content House caping that he was doing. Chrissy Mayer is stunning and talented is like a watch phrase for this. This was bad, bro. And the fact that, like, to your point, Ozzy, like, before then, it was like a Schrodinger's cat of Aaron in jail. Like, we could cut up on him. Oh, they would call me Larry Bird, man. I was doing 360 windmills.
Yeah.
Like, we could. I was playing cribbage and all that. Like, we could laugh at it. We didn't know. There's no way of verifying it. And so it was in that superposition of, is this bullshit or is this true? Then you, to stick it to him, interview one of his jailmates, and the result of this is that it verifies all of Aaron's, what we perceived as Aaron's bullshit.
And on top of that, made everyone do what Aaron accuses us of doing all the time. This time we actually did it. We all fucking coped and seethed about it. Fucking no, he's not allowed to fucking be honest. And it's like, holy shit! Like, it all just made me feel gross.
Yep.
The entire reaction. I was like, we're in too deep, folks. It's time to really pump the brakes and just calm down here. Yeah, I think I don't know, Echo. You jump in. I've lost words to.
Yeah, of course. No worries. So NJ now on head, my friend. So he had zero credibility. Like, everything he said, people rolled their eyes. They're like, yeah, sure. And it was funny. Yeah, well, to a degree. Like, I'm not as into it as you guys. But people were kind of like, yeah, of course they called you Larry Bird. Yeah, 100%, mate. And instead of just going, brilliant, he's going to create loads of content with this nonsense, and we can just roll our eyes and be like, yeah, like, I'm sure he was their best pal and everything. But they go, let's bury him. And it's like, why? What more will it be like? No, it's confirmed. It's like, yeah, cool. Like, everyone doesn't believe him anyway, so it doesn't really give you that much of a win. So it's kind of a lose-lose for those guys. And yeah, somehow they lost more than we thought possible. But yeah, not great.
What I did find amusing out of it, something I can make it fun of Aaron for, and there wasn't much out of it you could, but I did love the fact that he's got so little faith in his honesty that even he started to discredit the witness before the tape came out. You know what I mean? Like, even Aaron wasn't 100% sure if it was going to back up the stories, but yeah, that was mildly amusing to me. That he thought, I'll cover my bases in case this cunt buries me. I'll let him know that he's mentally deficient, etc., etc. So yeah, that was pretty funny to me. Robbie, what are your thoughts?
One, I'm still upset at Carl for making fun of my background. It looks similar to his. I don't know.
Robbie is nothing if he's not petty.
I wouldn't call myself petty. I have an Irish memory when it comes to things like that. Yeah. Number two, how old was this guy by chance? Because no one in there. How old was the prisoner?
I knew
Did they have an age?
How relevant is it? I think he was around 30. I don't remember.
Well, I just have a hard time believing anyone under like 50 would call another white man Larry Bird. It's just weird. Like you would think you'd call him like not Jokic, but like
no, but I think that's the point because Aaron's one of the older guys. He would have been one of the older guys in there.
I guess.
Perhaps so it's the old white guy. That.
Also, I'm not into basketball or anything, but if I saw a black guy playing basketball, I'd probably maybe go, "Oh, look at Michael Jordan over there." Yeah. And he's like, I know there's more recent people, but he's just super famous.
Yeah,
he's the GOAT.
Obviously, I'm over analyzing the non-important aspects of this. Let's
of course.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
That's part of
that's why you're here.
That's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be every time I hear the name Carl, I'm like, he has a a brown background. Mine's kind of brown.
Stick it to him.
Can't see his artwork, motherfucker, as he said it when I pointed this out the first time, in his background because it's so far back you have to squint to see what kind of custom artwork he has. He's criticizing my shit. It's like I do the best I can. Go on.
No, it's good. Robbie will never let that go until you apologize, Carl. I know you've had a little bit of a tough weekend, but Robbie is coming for your background. Dear me. Yeah, is there anything else? I mean, Moody had a shocker. That was you had a stinker, Moody. You had a stinker there, mate. One, A, should never have done it. But B, to then start going through Mikey's fucking criminal history and shit. It's all right, enough. We get it. You guys did a shitty thing and it sucked. Can we move on, please? Can we try and erase this from history?
Can I double check something?
Yeah.
Did they give that guy's full name out? The guy who they had the interview with and a picture on the screen. Did they give his full name? Because I think I was in the chat and people were saying that he did, but I didn't catch it. So I was just wondering.
I honestly don't remember.
Because if so, that's really unnecessary.
I don't tend to look at the screen very often.
Sure.
But I don't remember hearing. So I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I know he's Mikey, but I don't remember hearing.
No, that will do. That's plenty. I was just wondering.
Yeah. Between that and the picture, you could have looked this shit up yourself. So at that point, it's like unless you're going to give him some sort of like. Anonymous ass name, then cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
they should just have the black background, with the
yes.
That would have been funny, sort of.
Sorry, NJ Eckel, where do you think the interviewing an inmate ranks on the observe and report scale?
Well, they're in the shit now, brother. Like, this is no longer just we're in the lab and we're behind the glass panels. So
Moody's here. We'll let him speak for himself. Mahmoud Hikmet. But yes, there's you may have had another comment earlier. There's a lot of things to criticize about how the interview was framed, presented, and overhyped. Moody's not dumb, and Moody can accept the bomb. But this was just like also a bit of a moral bomb as well. That was that was the other side of it. For what gain? To prove that they didn't call him Larry Bird? Like, what are we doing?
Got him.
I think previously I've kind of called out TSN a little bit on the kind of moral high ground, and kind of being a bit hypocrites with stuff like that. But yeah, it is interesting now. It's kind of flipped over to like WATP, who kind of get away with it a bit more, and now including NLO in it as well, I guess, who I don't think ever would claim moral high ground over stuff, so they're okay. I think they're all right with that. But yeah, I think all's fair in love and war at the moment, which is horrible because people are going to do shitty stuff. But
I get people getting emotional about it. Like we've talked about it. We talked about it on Chewing the Shit, I think. On the last weekend, about the tribalism and how if you have any criticism for Shuley or certain members, you immediately get people telling you that Stuttering John's a piece of shit or whatever to say. I understand that, but that doesn't excuse this. It's not all about
you will notice none of our comments start with well, Steel Toe was unjustly blah blah, or
Yeah, yeah.
Stuttering John isn't that bad. Like, none of our comments start that way, so that's not our argument. But yeah,
So yeah, it was a bit of a, well, I guess a different one. I love that Carl tried to push it through to the end, and he had his angle that he thought was interesting. It's like, you should have played a lot less clips if you wanted your angle to be interesting. Maybe just play that clip and not all the other clips before it, because by the time we heard the other clips, it's like, all right, we get it. Everything he said was fucking word for word perfect. Jesus Christ. Stop it. He's already dead.
so someone made a good point when I was watching this the other day. I think on Brian Landon's stream. They were saying that to be honest, with regards to how they were presenting the entire thing, I'm not gonna lie, I lost my entire train of thought, guys. I was hoping if I kept talking, I'd remember what I was gonna say.
I do that all the time.
Never mind.
I
Never
actually
mind.
feel sorry for you.
God
For
damn
once.
it.
I emphasize.
God damn it.
And I don't know. I think I'm kind of done on that. But NJ, have you got any extra thoughts to add to the TLP disaster?
No, they gave Aaron, you pointed this out earlier, but they gave Aaron an unmitigated victory, and they by accident not just painted but provided the evidence that Aaron is some bold truth teller, which is the exact bullshit that he's been saying for fucking years and has not been true. And now you put him in this unique, narrow situation in which the only thing that like there's some daylight is that he offered them 2 different nicknames to give him. That's the only thing that's anything close to a lie based on his jail reportage. So,
sorry, you just reminded me of something that I was going to point out. Like, with everything we talk about with Aaron, the way we describe Aaron, that person would definitely behave like an absolute good boy and befriend everybody in jail to get through it without getting through it unscathed. Like, we talk about the manipulation for 6 days, 7 days. He's just got to fool these guys into thinking he's a cool dude that can play some hoops. Like, of course, that was perfectly set up for Aaron to be, to be the man in jail. Like, when you do really think about his personality, like that's, it would have just gone into full-on overdrive in jail. Supreme salesman Aaron.
My point.
Yeah, go.
Finally, it's probably not worth it now. I'm not gonna lie. People were pointing out that how did they present this to get the interview with the guy? Because if you're kind of coming at it as in like, oh yeah, like Steel Toe, he's our buddy, like let's do an interview about it, he might be genuinely a bit nicer and a little less shitty. Because he thinks that's what you want to hear. There's like, oh yeah, this radio presenter. Yeah, no, he was cool. He's playing basketball with us. He didn't cry every night. Like, he didn't like kind of whimper when you walk past him a bit too close. You know, he was absolutely fine. So that was one argument people made, that potentially the guy was sugarcoating.
Yeah, I think he
thought they wanted.
The explanation they gave was they told him they do a show on radio hosts in St. Cloud. Bit of a stretch of the truth, as it were, if you will. Robbie, did you have any closing thoughts on what do we say before the gate? Something gate.
We gotta have. Can somebody in the U.S. do something so horrible that we replace gate with something else? It's been like 40 plus years. I don't care what you got to do, as long as I'm not dead by the end of it. We need something to replace gate. It's old. It's like deflate, and it's not even. It won't even rhyme. Sometimes it'll be like say there's like
he's running out of steam.
There's a tampering gate or just anything. It's annoying. I've hated it for years. That's all
Garden
I have.
gate.
Sorry. What'd you say?
Who knew when I did an over-the-top mention of gate that Robbie would go on a rant about gate?
Well, that's why you keep me here, I guess.
All right. Well, if we're done with that, we'll go to this week's main topic, and it's a bit of a different one. Although we've done it before, this is our first time with an intro for it. And this is a long one, fellas. I got a bit carried away. I was in Aussie Guy Clips
Sure.
mode as I was piecing it together and all that. And so, yeah, you can sit back and relax for 2 minutes as I intro this segment.
I'm not in the fucking mood. If you want to tell me what to do, right? If you want to tell me how I should run my show, how I should do this, what I should do there, who I am, tell me. You can tell it to me privately, but if you're gonna say it publicly and stuff, show me a reason why I should listen to you. I feel lucky to hear you, and I did that on purpose, Aussie guy, because you were here. I wanted to keep the music going, just to be annoying. So there you go. I fucked up, and I'm like, oh, you have the link, you have the link. And then he was in the chat going, you didn't send me the link. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but that's what got it started. So there we go. Just like, Jesus Christ.
Come on.
You know, I'm trying to fill 6 hours a week. There you go. So that's the, and so that would have been that would have been better. But I felt like it wasn't like they basically, it seemed to me, and tell me if I'm wrong. There you go.
That was second question, Schmiel.
Jesus. Well, the second question was sort of asked by Mr. Christian. How do you avoid getting involved in the beefs? Like, do people try to involve you in them and you just stay away from them, or are you I don't know, do you just say bullshit, I'm not going to do it? I had no intention of derailing anything. We've come to save YouTube and the internet and all of us from poor streamers like me. It's time. It's time.
It's time.
It is time, for sure, for sure.
I just realized I didn't have my super tip tab open, and I just clicked over to super tip, and well, would you look at that? We've got super tips. Thank you very much to, first of all, thank you for the $5 shit show. Carl sucks, period.
5 hit 5 how?
5 hit 5 how?
As he's known.
Coming up next is the lovely Just Jewel with $20. Thank you, Just Jewel, for $20.
Nice. 4 times as good.
Yeah. Oh no. Hang on. I'm going to do this.
Oh no.
Hey. Carl and Moody had no ability to relate to or understand. They were dealing with a mentally incompetent, violent, lonely criminal as they asked leading questions for entertainment. Carl, the entertainer, should have known better. Yep, I'm with you. I agree. I do agree. And one more, $5 from Chad Zumoch presents Hackermania. On the next WATP, Carl shows video of SJ being a good father. You guys don't understand. Cope more, Carl. Yes. Great call. Great call. Let's go back to here. Boom. What am I doing?
No idea.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm being very distracted. And I'm trying to get it off the screen, and my screen wouldn't go up. It's frustrating me.
God damn it.
I apologize for that, folks. The tab would not move. The up and down tab would not move. Anyway, that was a distraction that we didn't need. All right, so Shmuel Buckman, ladies and gentlemen, old Shmuel, our old buddy Shmuel,
Friend of the show.
Yes.
Friend of the show. I think we've all been on Shmuel Talk or some other version of Shmuel's show.
Shmuel Talkman, as I call it.
Shmuel.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So about 6 weeks ago, just before I went on vacation, I was checking out a Shmuel stream the day of our last show before vacation. I did a Thursday show, and I said, you know what? Like, I've been letting Shmuel get away with it for long enough. So we did a bit of a critique show on Shmuel before I went on vacation. And then what proceeded to happen, like just after that, when I went on vacation and then got back, and then Robbie was on the show, and a few different things have happened over the last month to 6 weeks, and I think we have an actual concern here that we need to address. I think Eccles in a situation. Jesus Christ! I was looking.
I'm not Shmuel Buckman.
I'm wondering. I'm actually wondering if you've been fucking with
Fake
me this whole
news.
time.
Fake news.
You were moving your little fucking pineapple around then, and you distracted me.
Yeah, sorry. Checking on a puppy.
I said your name. It's all good. Yes, Shmuel is definitely in a stage of clout chasing.
Dementia.
He's definitely on the clout chase, but he is turning into a full-blown clout goblin. Where
He's a monster.
He's a monster about it. He gets angry and lashes out at people if he doesn't get the clout that he feels he deserved. Now this is becoming a pattern. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Once you got one, it could be an anomaly. Once you got two, you're starting to develop a pattern. And I think we could go back to Rochi, right, Ekel? Didn't Rochi show the first signs of the clout goblin poking his head out to get angry about losing his clout?
Yep. As always with Rochi, I end up having to apologize months later when it turns out he's absolutely right about everything. Annoyingly, I don't know how. He sounds as if he's just making shit up, but he's always right. He's always right.
I remember telling Rochi at the time, I said, I'm still going to take credit because I dropped the bomb before I went on vacation. I had him in a rough mindset already. You know what I mean? I loosened the jar for you, as it were.
Yeah.
Ranger, NJ, sorry. Jesus Christ.
Slave name.
That's my last name. It's okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a great name.
Mr. Ranger.
Mr. Ranger.
Americanized.
Yeah, Shmuel Buckman, what have you picked up on some of the thirstiness for the clout from Shmuel in recent times?
I need to go back and think of his recent forays. I personally, as a content enjoyer, I like seeing him stick it to Panhandler out of nowhere. I thought that was
We've got clips of that.
chef's kiss. And yeah, no, I would say that's a more fair criticism to level at him. I was watching a fellow friend of the show, Lady KB, on Nice Podcast Stupid the other day, and he claimed that Shmuel thinks that he's the smartest guy in the room, only to then play a clip of Shmuel saying, "Look, I'm an idiot for any number of reasons." So like there are attacks that you can level at Shmuel that don't really like have salience. I think that the clout one, that you might be onto something, but Shmuel, for all his faults, plays within himself, is aware that he is a Joe Biden-esque figure.
This one became a little bit more personal for me though as the month went on. But I guess I did have one clip actually in relation to the Rochi situation. I didn't end up getting Rochi Gate. I didn't end up getting as much of this clip as I wanted because apparently my storage was full on my phone, and so it only gave me 23 seconds of about 2 minutes of recording. So I'll just as a reminder to everyone, this was some of the altercation between Shmuel and Rochi.
And the way to contact the host to let them know the StreamYard wasn't working is the YouTube chat. But you chose to block me on the YouTube chat. Who's not gatekeeping?
Ooh.
Ashley will come on and agree with me. You want to send her the link?
Ooh.
Go ahead. Send it.
You took control.
Oh, damn it. So,
I've never seen Shmuel like that. Jesus Christ.
he was really amping up. So yeah, that was the first time anyone had ever really seen Shmuel flustered at all and fired up. And I think at the time we mistakenly viewed it as possibly, I mean, it's still, there probably is a little bit of a crush on Ashley Cummings or whatever, some sort of whatever you call, whatever Aaron always says, the fucking no, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time trying to think of the word. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Right.
Now I've lost my other train of thought because of
Oh man,
I was trying to think of the word. God damn it.
that's the worst.
That is the worst.
On a roll today. Yeah.
It's on a roll. What was he saying? What was I saying?
Sing a song, it might help.
First time he got flustered like that. Roach, I don't know. I'm fucking Jesus Christ. I have not had enough sleep.
Fucking burying you, Shmuel. You got no chance, man.
Absolutely burying you. It rubs off. It rubs off on you. The Shmuel
really does.
I was telling you that backstage with this cadence and everything.
It really does. It happens to you.
I wasn't.
What I found amazing. What I found amazing about that clip, that tiny little bit of that clip, is he's kind of saying the only way you can contact someone there is via the chat. And I just remembered when he's saying about Chad kind of being like, Chad had my phone number. Chad had my, and it's like, oh, like you had Ashley's phone number that you could have contacted as well. That's weird.
That's actually, I think you might have wound me back around to where I was going. Thank you, Echo. Yeah, that was the whole thing. It's like the YouTube chat is the only way you can get Ashley's attention. Like, what do you think is going to grab her attention more? A chat scrolling past on YouTube, or her phone lighting up with a text message from Shmuel Buckman, who she's expecting to click a link on the show. Very, very weird. Very weird.
That's our.
But yeah, so we've established that that's the pattern, that's the history, and there might have been, like we say, a protectiveness of Ashley, a crush on Ashley, blah blah blah. But he did reveal himself to it. He wanted to get on with Stuttering John, and he wanted his name out there. So that's the clout. That's the clout for sure. We're now going to go on to where he made it personal with United States of Australia and particularly Robbie and myself. As we go to this clip where I think clearly shows Shmuel understands the situation. He understands what's happened. This is, I don't know, about a third of the way through Robbie's smash hit interview with Shmuel Buckman, or Shmuel interviewing Robbie. Sorry, let me make sure I explain it correctly. So yeah, we get to this moment where I got involved and suggested that perhaps you can't just throw Robbie a microphone and say, "Go, Robbie." Perhaps there's more to it than that with Robbie.
And I've got to say, I didn't realize how much Dean brings out. He knows how to bring out the best parts of.
Sorry. I guess I'm more boring than I thought I was.
No. You're missing the point. It's me. It's not you. I'm like.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
This is what happens with me, because I'm like, I think I let the guest do too much, and
do you, Shmuel? You think you let the guest do too much? You had Husey and Christian Blatt host your podcast, post your stream today, or yesterday, I guess, in the US time. You just sat there and read super chats, was literally, and then Husey after an hour, we'll get to it. Husey after an hour had to ask you what the topic is and what you're doing. Yeah, you rely on your guests, Shmuel.
Aussie guy, just to throw in there, lest we forget the 15 minutes he left Husey and Lemmy on screen without him, just to run his.
That was gold. That was gold. They were about to dip, bro.
Thank you very much, Darth Nugs, for the $5. If we're going to talk morals, let's discuss Aussie Guy's background. It is pretty effed up to make Robbie think there's a town made out of marshmallow. Very good. Very good. All right. So yeah, a little bit left on this clip. Sorry, did anyone else have anything to add on this one so far? No.
I didn't pepper you with questions because I don't know enough about you, and we didn't want to insult you. So the first time you come on, it's like, let's be nice to Robbie. And then the next time you come on, we'll be like, oh, we're friendly. We can fucking abuse you. And that would be fun.
Jeez.
I love how Robbie just, can we move on, please? It's not as simple as that, Shmuel. You don't just get to abuse a person. Like, this takes years. This is years has built up for me to be able to abuse Robbie like I abuse Robbie. There's a trust. There's a different power dynamic. There's many different factors to Ishmael. You don't just get to say, all right, we're going to be a cunt to you this week. But don't worry, good old Shmuel. Why would he wait till the next time he has Robbie on? Why not just bully him now? Right. Our next clip is a joke I made on the show a few weeks back, maybe a month or two ago, about Robbie wearing a GoPro on a plane and just getting the person's reaction.
Yeah.
When they see he's the one going to, good 8 seconds of podcast.
I think I made that joke, but yeah.
No, I definitely made the joke, champ. All right.
I swear I did.
No.
Oh, I hope you got the clips. I go, okay, yeah, you made that joke. Like, fair play.
No, I don't have the clips of me making that joke, but maybe it was a collaboration. Maybe you sent me on the right track.
I think I was at least here. Yeah, I think we was at least together. Yeah.
You may have, yeah.
No problem.
But the line that Shmuel was so impressed with was filming the person's reaction when they see Robbie is about to be sitting next to them on the plane. It's a funny thought. We all had a good giggle about it, but that was kind of the end of it for us. Well, this one, Shmuel was not done with, and yeah, this kind of just becomes bullying at this point.
And so one of the funniest stories that I've heard on USA, United States of Australia podcast was sitting in my seat in the plane and seeing you come down the aisle. Now we hear you're going to be taking a plane trip.
So Shmuel's already planning this. We're going to get Robbie.
Taking a plane trip, by the way.
Hey?
When did I say I was going to take a plane trip soon? Maybe I did, but I feel like he's just saying that to shoehorn this whole bit in.
Well, dude, to be honest, you probably said it at some point. You were in a haze where you weren't actually quite sure what the question was. So you were just answering. You picked up on a couple of words and you answered a question. You know what I mean? Like it gets like that with Shmuel because there was one in the intro there where it's like he said to Husey, how do you stay out of all the beefs? It's like, good, yep, let Husey go. Like, do you? And then he goes on for ages more. It's like, yeah, stop trying to think of more words, Shmuel. You had the question nailed. You don't need to add more.
What can we do to get you to attach you with the camera so we can see the look on the people's faces as you come down the aisle?
What you could do is I would need money for that because there's no way I'm paying my own.
So you see what you did, Shmuel? You see what you did? Now it's my problem. All right, you just made it my problem, you fucker. These things have repercussions, Shmuel. This gets very serious now. This is starting to get serious.
Do we
For
have
my
to
own,
watch this? Self-torture like that?
God,
Because most of the funds of the people laughing and sending super tips would not go to me. So, yeah. I said all this?
You see what you did, Shmuel?
I don't remember saying any of this. I'm dead honest. I must have memory hold this like a traumatized child or something.
And I haven't messed with the pacing or anything of this video. Robbie does sound slowed down and let's just go back a little bit.
I told you, it's like a mind. I don't.
Yeah,
this is really weird. I don't like this at all.
There is something about his voice. I think there's something about his cadence, his voice that just hypnotizes, locks people in. There's something going on here. Something's not right with Shmuel Buckman.
He's a fucking comic book supervillain, and we don't even know it.
All right, Robbie, we can't have you talking now because we're trying to compare how you sounded on this day.
The people laughing and sending super tips would not go to me. So
much deeper, a bit slower, definitely more depressed. Definitely sound more depressed. But yeah, so that's where it became my problem, Shmuel. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right. So they won't be, yeah, I got you. We would fund it for you. That's not the problem. If we funded it, would you do it?
Yeah, I mean, I have never said no to Ozzy before, so I don't think I'd say no this time.
All right, Ozzy, note that we have to figure that out.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah. How did this become your bit, Shmuel? This is our bit.
Is he going to want to cut
Good idea,
Shmuel.
It's like when he does
Yeah,
the
next Robbie's gonna want to cut. Jesus Christ.
yeah. I love it when he does Hughesy's bit as well. Hughesy's bit of like doxing me, quote unquote. And it's like, Shmuel Buckman, is it? You're gonna be like really flippant with someone's real name when it's Shmuel Buckman, when you know that I know that it's not Shmuel
Wait, that's
Buckman.
his real name?
No, it's not. That's the point.
Oh.
That's the point, Robbie. And the person that he's so flippantly happy to throw my name around knows his real name. Now, I'll of course never do that, but you wouldn't be so brazen about it, would you, Eckle? That's not something you'd be so brazen
No.
about.
Yeah,
he
Robbie,
does
I'm
look
not
like a
actually a
Shmuel.
pineapple either. Just
Now
FYI.
shut up. This is going to might burn a bridge, but if there was ever a guy named Shmuel, it would be Shmuel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you. So, yeah, he looks like a Shmuel, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He picked his fake
You
name
look like
well.
a Jew.
Thank you, Waver, for the 99-cent super sticker. All right, let's continue.
But because I'm not interested in how you look coming down the airplane aisle.
We get it, sure,
but
yeah.
I just want to see a jovial, happy Robbie with a big bag.
You understand, Robbie, the camera's on Robbie so he can film the person's reaction. That's what we're looking for, Spiel. We're not looking for Robbie's reaction. I mean, maybe if you have a camera on the other side just to catch his sad face when the person is devastated, maybe the person calls him some sort of gay slur along with a fat slur. But yeah.
Are you implying that you're the one that's walking down the aisle on this plane?
I guess, yeah.
Coming down the aisle and smiling, and you got to kind of stop and look and look at the thing and look at your ticket.
Yeah, Spiel, that's why I just said the line and then that we were done. We all had a chuckle and we were done with it. This is not a 20-minute bit, Spiel, where we discuss TV deals and then how Robbie's going to get thin and do the same bit again while thin and notice that nobody reacts because he's a thin person now. And so the bit's dead. Yeah, this Spiel dragged this on forever and ever. So like I say, kind of became a bit of bullying, I think. It's just like, Robbie, I'm just going to sit here and bore you with how fat you are, and it's upsetting to people that you're so fat. I mean, we don't even do that.
I mean, you just kind of did, but...
Maybe. But there's a jovial nature. I don't know. There was a darkness to it. Listening to it from Spiel, there is a darkness to it.
Well, it correlates with the timing of how far along an interview was and how he had already done the part where he's like, oh, this is going great. Like, I feel like he was like, well, I want to cling on to this. This is something that Ozzy would do. Like, he was trying to emulate you, and in his mind, he was thinking he was nailing it.
So you're starting to see the disrespect, Robbie, right? How disrespectful
I saw the disrespect live, buddy.
I'm more doing that for the audience, Robbie, not so much for you. That's where you yes and me.
I can't even agree with you without getting a shot.
No, well, you had to clarify that you haven't just discovered this. I didn't need you to clarify. It's just
okay. I'm sorry.
We're letting the audience know the direction that we're now going with this analysis. After I played the clip before, where it did seem like Shmuel understood where the potential disrespect would be. That like Shmuel didn't prepare enough, wasn't ready enough.
On that score, excuse me, I just want to enter for the record something that I told Robbie. When he asked me what to talk about in the interview, I said, "Hey, talk." Yeah, I said, "Hey, talk about the show. Talk about the dynamic of the show." So I was okay. Like, I figured that would be some shit that you have experience with. You'll be able to talk about. You could get some laughs out of that. Like, keep it in that direction. So, I did
you mean
my
like
part.
asking like funny moments behind the scenes and stuff like that?
Yeah, the history of the show, that kind of thing. I thought that would be
not to be. I mean, I think do it about all of us, but not to be fucking narcissistic or anything. But Shmuel should have got Robbie to talk about me more. because Robbie, like I do get Robbie's emotions going. Like I have that ability, and in the few moments where they were talking about my what I would think of how things are going and all of that, that was where Robbie perked up the most and was kind of like, yeah, he always says this, and you know, like he had something to say. So yeah. But I think Eccles would get a rise out of Robbie as well. If you asked Robbie about Eccles, it would get a rise out of him.
Yeah, me and Robbie get on great. You know what's amazing as well, just because I'm a bit of a petty bitch. 12 minutes, 30 seconds on Schmuel Talk Vacation Grift. If you wanted, you could play that conversation that we had and see what actually happened. The origins of that joke about the plane, just as an FYI. Yeah. So, clarify what actually happened. But yes, absolutely. I love that Schmuel just tagged himself on. He went, great idea that me and Aussie guy had here for you. And it was like, were you on that show? I can't remember the conversation that we had. But yeah, yes, and
that is funny, especially because it was the Vacation Grift episode, that last episode I did where we shit on Schmuel. And then off I went. That was where the joke happened. So that's
exactly.
That's brilliant. All right, so my next clip is. So yeah, I said there, like, yeah, he wasn't prepared for Robbie, and like just assumed Robbie's just gonna be this fucking brilliant content for him. He doesn't need to prepare anything. Just fucking wind him up and watch him go. Schmuel thought it'd be easy. So I can understand that. All right, you didn't prepare well enough. You had a bad day. Schmuel in that earlier clip seemed to understand that, you know, it was on him. So I guess the disrespect really hit home when Schmuel went on Hughesy, it's Hughesy Hello, Hughesy Entertainment, and Eccles was there. Eccles was grilling him, and Schmuel, when you've had a week or two to think about it, and you come up with this. Oof, this is pretty disrespectful.
Research she did on Robbie Schmuel before that banger?
I didn't do much at all. I just talked to him.
You're fucking joking.
I had talked to him. I what do you call it? I mean, this is a guy who streams. He's streaming before I was. I thought he was going to bring something.
Whoa! Eccles was unfortunately not live. Back in the time, Eccles did kind of stomp on that a bit. But let's go. Let's listen to this again.
I thought he was going to bring something.
I thought he was going to bring something. The first person in the history of humanity that thought Robbie was going to bring something. Schmuel, there's times where I ask Robbie to bring something specific, and he says, "Yep, I'll do that." I still don't think Robbie's going to bring something. So for you to have such a little understanding of this show and Robbie to think Robbie was going to bring something, that's just, how dare you? It's so disrespectful.
I'm getting attacked both in video and by you breaking down the video. This is just wonderful.
Can we talk about this lineup here too? Like, this is the definition of a handsome contest. We got Schmuel, we got Dark Room, Yuzi.
It's
we
remarkable.
Have
All the people on that panel, the nicest one to me is Panhandler, which his reputation is not being a nice one.
Followed by Dave, right?
Yeah, Dave would be.
Yeah, well,
Dave.
You're right.
I thought you were going to go Dave first.
Well, no, you're right. Dave is probably not, but I'm just saying in general, like, you wouldn't, it was just a.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it from him.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so we'll see if Schmuel buries himself anymore. Yeah.
It's the stream.
It was just no. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to. I'm not 60 Minutes. I just wanted to,
no shit.
Chat with the guy. Thought he would have be more interesting.
Thought he would be more interesting.
I love the 10-second pause between thought and be more interesting. Like, what was he debating saying instead of being more interesting? Because there had to be some inner dialogue going on.
Be more funny.
Yeah. Now, I apologize for this, Robbie. This is pretty. I'm apologizing to you for what I'm about to do, because this is incredibly. This is incredibly arrogant thing to say and is really disrespectful to you. But Schmuel, Robbie is. Robbie,
Sorry,
it's
go
my
on.
intellectual property, right? Robbie doesn't exist without me. So yeah, if you're gonna borrow my intellectual
What the
property,
fuck?
can you not send it back with shit on it, please? I have to deal with that. It's very difficult. So for you to just sit here and so flippantly like thought he'd be more interesting, yeah, it's a lot of work to make Robbie interesting. I've got to tell you, it's hard.
Oh, you're
yards.
schmuling, Robbie. You're schmuling.
Good point.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, no, yeah. You got him. You got him, Rob. Leave it there, mate.
Yep, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
You're such an asshole, Echo.
That's all.
Do you
And I
think
thought I.
Oh wait,
You're why I don't eat pineapples anymore. Because when I see a pineapple, I think of you.
Yeah, I'm sure you're eating all the healthy fruits and vegetables,
That was
and then
the
you're
joke. Thank
Echo.
you. Thank
Oh,
you.
Cardiff.
You know that was the joke. You kind of, yeah, exactly.
Schmill's just got to make sure he keeps it all, shares the blame around here.
Jesus
More
Christ, I
interesting.
thought this was like going to be
That's
a
all.
supportive stream.
Do you
And I
think
thought I-
saying Robbie is.
Why do you wait
you
for him
know,
to press play, Robbie?
I literally set up what I'm about to say or I'm about to play, and then press play, and then you
You
start
can't
talking.
expect me not to be flustered right now and just talk over shit. You should know me better than that by now.
Yes, exactly. See, Schmiel, it's little dumb shit like this that you can fluster Robbie, and it just becomes a silly little bit for a minute. Eccles learned it. NJ's learned it. We noticed the moments where we can pick at him and get him to be annoying, yes, but then we can make more fun of him. So it's all good.
Can I give a tiny bit of advice to Shmuel if you ever have Robbie back on? It's got to come from a place of love. You've got to actually know Robbie, and you've got to actually like Robbie, because otherwise you're just bullying him. Otherwise you're just being a prick. Okay, so I think Robbie knows deep down that I'm a semi-decent, half nice guy towards him. And I don't have malicious feelings. So yeah, I think that's
I love
why
how
I can
you
kind of
had to
get away with it.
self-qualify with that many qualifiers. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and Schmiel, yes, I make a lot of really cruel jokes about Robbie, but also you don't know the hours I've spent behind the scenes as I talk Robbie off a ledge because he didn't get the right ice cream flavor that day or whatever it may happen to be.
Wow! First off, I've never mentioned ice cream to you.
First off, that was chocolate chip, and you know how much I like chocolate chip.
No, chocolate chip sucks. If it doesn't have cookie dough in it, what's the point of chocolate chip?
Here you go.
Chocolate chip is
Buckman, listen. Look, we've gone talking about ice cream a minute later. Perfect.
And I was upset about something else he said, but now I'm so flustered I can't remember what you said.
We'll get to it.
Damn it. Go on.
Be more interesting. That's all.
Do you?
And I
think
thought I would be more interesting, but
Oh, thanks,
it is
Schmiel.
what it is.
Nobody thought you would, though, Schmiel, so that's all right. That's all good.
So it's Robbie.
What?
Oh,
That
so
was
when
not
Echo
Echo.
does it... No, time
Wrong
out.
Echo.
When
It
Echo does
was
it...
TV Echo.
Wrong Echo.
Time
It was a
out.
real Echo.
When Echo
fake
does
Echo.
it, no one gives him shit and makes him feel like a piece of shit. When I
Because it
talk
wasn't
over
Echo.
the clips...
It wasn't Echo, it was the clip, and I thought it was Echo. I thought it was live Echo,
fuck.
but it was clip Echo. So yeah.
Also, look at Rochi. I love that man.
Such a handsome.
Relatable.
Chris Mack, thank you for the $2. Robbie is a big part of the show. Enormous, in fact. Exactly. All right, that'll do for that. All right. So, as we've established, severe disrespect, and just in making fun of Schmuel, we showed Schmuel how easy it is to have fun with Robbie. It all just worked in together. Tiger Lily, can Echo use a cheeseburger filter so Robbie will stop eating those two? Here to help. Thank you, Tiger Lily. That is that's a good idea. That is a good idea. But now you've distracted me from what I was gonna say.
Good.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're moving on. All right, so we've established the disrespect. All right, that was very disrespectful on Schmuel's part, having no understanding on what it is we do here.
I feel like in all of this, you've been much more disrespectful than anything in that interview with Schmuel.
But it's because It's because the actual respect. He's done it. He's come back with the cheese.
Oh fuck me! No
Yum
fucking
yum yum
way.
yum yum yum.
Oh,
Yum,
this
yum,
is
yum.
disconcerting.
Hey, Robbie. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum yum.
What I like about this is that as Eckel Pineapple, you don't do a voice, but as a cheeseburger, you're doing.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
Keep that voice up. This is a new character, so I want you to maintain the voice. So yeah, there was that, and obviously I was very disappointed in how poorly he handled my co-host. And so then in recent weeks, in fact last week, I hurled some criticism at Panhandler, and he said, "Fucking, I don't get what you mean. Explain it better." So I said, "All right, come on the show, and I'll explain it in detail." And Panhandler and I had a good time last Sunday, the first ever one-on-one with the Aussie guy, and yeah, I pointed to the things that I thought, like you present it all, but then you just have these little moments, and they're just little things, and my goodness. So Shmuel sent Robbie back covered in shit, and I had to fucking tell him, no, it's okay. Shmuel's idiot. You're fine. You know, try and maintain Robbie's fucking confidence. Panhandler goes back to Shmuel as confident as ever, and was the MVP of Tuesday night's show, Shmuel Buckman, Shmuel Talk. So we're going to get to that, where Shmuel's next case of Clout Goblin shows up, and the Clout Goblin lashing out when Clout Goblin doesn't get his clout. So, as you guys
My eyes
know,
are up here, Robbie. My eyes are up here.
But I guess to add more context to all of this, NJ, I think you're closer to the situation in terms of understand the Chad Zumok side and all that. Do you want to explain how this came about that Shmuel Buckman was set to be on with Chad Zumok?
Okay, so this is an aspect of this that wasn't really covered in the whatever past commentary on this. A couple of weeks ago, I would say I'm watching Chad out of, as we were saying, Greek, out of pediergia, out of peculiarity, but like on a lark, we might say in British English. And I hear that Chad says that, oh yeah, I want Shmuel Buckman to interview me. So this was like at the beginning of the whole debate.
Are you trying to get me even fatter? What the fuck?
Hi, Robbie. I'm called a salad. Maybe try me one day.
All right, that's the last one. You do it again, I'm kicking you off.
Kick him out already. He's an asshole.
Show. It's not a circus.
So okay, yeah. So this is the framing that Chad wanted to debate Shmuel, and then so Shmuel accepts. They do some planning behind the scenes. Chad comes up with some new rules, whatever. Shmuel acquiesces, even though I tell him not to. Again, why do you need Dr. Chow as a moderator? They got through a debate with Dan without a moderator like that, and I think that's where Chad got the idea that
you're losing sight of the focus, the focus of today's
of Shmuel Talkman. Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, we know Chad will take any opportunity he can to get out of it. He's gonna lie and cheat and steal. You know, that's people are missing what's actually went on here, because the Clout Goblin was not just going for the Chad Zumok clout. He was going for the Chad Zumok clout all the way. Fully focused on, let's get a stream going on my channel. Let's get some views beforehand, and then people can go there afterwards. And not maybe focused on the task at hand. And again, I'm going to get narcissistic, but both Shmuel and Dan are looking for their rat fuck piece of shit moment. That's what they want. They want their rat fuck piece of shit moment. And Shmuel, you got to focus on actually the task at hand of talking to Chad and what are you going to do in that respect and all of that. Like, stop worrying about whether you're going to do a stream on your channel or whatever. No, just go do that show and get your moment with Chad.
Yeah, I think that it ended up getting lost in the, again, he gave Chad an excuse. Chad's gonna say that it was because of the pre-show, it was because of Melton and super tips, and Melton takes 10%. This is all harebrained post hoc rationalization crap. But and Shmuel made the point that, like, if it wasn't that, it would have been something else. But it was that. So, like, you did try not to give him an inch if, as you say, you're looking for that moment.
I mean, that's it. Like, don't let anything risk. Look, it's a story nobody knows. Is I nearly blew the steel toe thing. Well, Melton nearly blew the steel toe thing because fucking apparently Patrick doesn't know what "keep this under your hat" means. I emailed him and said, "Hey, I'm getting a chance to talk to Steel Toe on the weekend. You got any specific questions you want me to ask?" And then Patrick replied to that email live on his fucking show. And I'm like, motherfucker, if this blows up, like if that blows up the interview, you are fucking. So, but it didn't. Obviously, I had my moment. But you got to get in the ring, as they say. Just get the guys in the ring, and then it's like that's your focus. You need the clout off Chad Schmuel. So go by Chad's rules. Get your clout. Don't stop thinking that you've already got enough clout and you can, transfer the clout elsewhere. Like, focus on the task at hand.
I just want to say that I told Shmuel I told Shmuel the other day to keep something under his hat, and I specified the Indiana Jones one. You can continue, Eccles. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You're absolutely right, though, because at the time they were communicating, right? Because he messaged out to him, he said, "Oh, we're going to have a Chow on as a moderator." So that's obviously just tried to freak you out so you don't go on. Yeah. And at that point, when he kind of goes, "Oh, and you're simulcasting it," you go, "No, but I'll stop that stream." Done. Like, you just go, "I've got rid of that stream. That wasn't what I was doing, but that's fine. I've got rid of that." Oh, super tip. Well, I can't put it on if I'm not on OBX, EVMUX, sorry. So no super tips. You just do that. You just suck it up. And then afterwards you go, "God, he was crying about this. So I cancelled the stream and blah, blah, blah."
Yeah. Stick it to him afterwards.
If you're just, this is why he's not the smartest person in the room, Dan, just as an FYI, because he had enough savvy about him.
Oh, yeah, and Dan, I was going to clip it because on Eccles stream on Chewing the Shit on the weekend, I said about Dan's effort with Chad of like, look, I'm certainly not going to judge. Like, you've got to do what you can do to keep it going, and you don't want to push too hard. I understand the balancing act of it. But then on your show, you started doing the whole, see what I do when I interview. I was like, all right, yeah, cool. Please tell us how you do an interview, Dan. That sounded really douchey. And I was like, you lost points for me by getting all cocky about it. But anyway, let's move on to Shmuel introducing Panhandler. So at this point, the Chad Zumok thing's cancelled, and Shmuel is on his stream, and he is not pleased. And my boy Panhandler, it just took an hour with me. It took an hour with me to turn him into just to tweak that little fucking approach. Panhandler was on fire. Here's his entrance.
All right, and we've got a third guest from the evening, the charming and cheerful Mr. Panhandler. Hey, boss.
You really fucked this one, Shmuel. Good job.
Yeah, I fucked it. I did. Yeah, I did nothing but try to promote a show, and that's how I fucked it.
Well, I like the 3 delays on the start of this show too. That was kind of the piece de resistance.
Well,
look,
this
whole evening.
Don't break my balls. You know.
All right, so there's the warning. There's the warning. And the Panhandler pre-me might have backed off, but no, he's like, you just see his face. Look how happy he is. Look how happy Panhandler is. Like,
are you taking credit for Panhandler?
Yes, I am taking credit. I'm taking credit for this. I'm taking credit for this.
Okay.
Just to annoy him, I'm taking credit for it.
Okay,
but no, I did DM him afterwards after I saw this, and I DM'd him, and I was like, yeah, like that was perfect. Like everything I criticized you for, that was fucking perfect what you did there. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take credit. I told him this shit.
Look at his little face. He's full. Yeah. You didn't do too bad, did he? And you love to see it.
He's having a great time.
You know what? I was trying to pull off. I was trying to get Chad to actually fucking do the show, and so it took more time than I expected, and fuck him. And I wasn't sandbagging the guy. I had questions that I wanted to ask him. They were going to be pretty simple. I mean, people were sending me his criminal record.
Oh, we missed out on a great show, then.
Yeah, it's funny because we're going to get to today's show and some of Shmuel's pre-prepared interview questions. Yeah, the way he's handled himself in the aftermath as well, it just kind of adds on to the fact that you deserve to get this cancelled, Shmuel. You're in no position, but Panhandler's ready to fire again. I'm so impressed with Panhandler.
I got just all sorts of things to go after him with. I wasn't going to use any of them, and
that's all old shit. I mean, everybody already knows about that stuff. Like, it's no point. You should have had that already. Like, I mean, that's going after that. I mean, the only thing interesting would have been, him going after the ladies or whatever. That's kind of recent that he's been going so hard in the paint over that. Hello, CJ, by the way. Good to see you.
All right, well.
Hi, Panhandler.
All right, get ready for Shmuel here. This is the real warning, Panhandler. Like, you need to calm down because you're fucking pissing me off. Here we go. Watch Shmuel here.
Well,
hi, Panhandler.
Why don't you debate him then?
Oh,
sure. I want to try and steal his money and simulcast like you did.
Oh yeah, I was trying to.
Oh.
On fire, Panhandler. On fire.
Steal his money and simulcast. You know what?
You're really pissed, man. This is kind of funny.
Fuck him. No, fuck him. He wasted my fucking goddamn time. I gave him my fucking.
Can you pause?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Shmuel
definitely.
just said he wasted my goddamn time. I think everybody that's dealt with Shmuel Buckman has a Shmuel Buckman wasted my goddamn time story.
Yes.
Ed,
Yeah,
what's
can we
yours?
shout out just a few people? Yeah, 100%, mate. Just recently, American Cupcake, who you was supposed to have on Tuesday that you big timed, and then you cancelled your Thursday show and instead did a Saturday show over my stream time. Thank you very much, by the way. Very close to 1,000 subs. Guess I'll wait a few more weeks. And fuck me, Mumbling Nick, every week you send him a link, then you go, nah, actually, I'll do something different. I think actually, Nice Podcast Stupid, the whole bloody beef he got with you is because on a Saturday he was like, fine, I'll come on your show, I'll do your stream with you, and then you went, yeah, no, I'm good. I've got someone better. So once he's got a bigger name, he drops you. So yep,
He's just come up. Panhandler's just come back after being annoyed by not being sent the link.
Yeah,
I remember he created a group one night and he was he wanted all of us to come on, and I couldn't come on, right? But he started his stream and went, well, I've sent out the link to all these people, and I'm in the chat going, sure, you didn't send the link. There's no link in the chat. And he's going, oh, nobody's showing up. And I've sent out that. And I'm like, there's no link in that chat. I'm not coming on regardless, but there's no link in that chat that you created. He's got countless examples of wasting people's time. I agreed to one of these Saturday night ones, and I said, Shmuel, I've got an hour between 11 and 12. All right. And then he says, we're going to start at 11:30 or 11:15. You don't come on till 11:30. Yeah. And then he plays a 25-minute intro. And I click on. I click the link and I see there's 15 minutes left of the intro. And I'm like, all right. So I just sit here for 15 minutes, do I?
I gotta provide a counterpoint to this. Shmuel wasting my time actually got me onto MLC. Because again, it was late. It was late night. I'm doing a show at because I hadn't been on Shmuel Talk since I was back from Greece. I was like, okay, I gotta go hang out with my uncle. And so he's like, okay, we're going on at 11 o'clock. We're gonna talk Devilverse stuff. We're gonna talk Joey C. We're gonna talk whatever. And so it's 11 o'clock plus the intro. I told him, okay, bro, I have this show tomorrow at 9:30. So your boy has got to be. You got an hour with me, cool. Then I'm on the show, and we have a special guest. It's Luigi Greenberg to talk about the court stuff. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I'm here for.
I remember clicking on that stream in the middle of the afternoon here, going, "Why is my co-host still awake on a fucking stream?"
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I do need a thank Shmuel though for creating that stupid group because it taught me how to leave groups on X. Because I immediately went right. Let's Google this real quick because I'm not staying in this fucking chat.
Shmuel immediately went on stream and like there was people that were like left the conversation were like, "Don't add me to this again." Blah, blah. It's like, yeah, it's annoying, dude. It's annoying to be just suddenly added to a group with a bunch of people you don't know. Like I felt gross when I saw Granny was at. I was like, "Ugh, get me out." Yeah. Anyway, our next clip is the blow up. We've all seen the blow up, but I wanted to enjoy the blow up because, again, it was me that made this happen by teaching Panhandler the ways of the Force.
The link.
All right. Well, I mean, the smart move would have been to talk to Lady KB and.
By the way, ding, ding, ding. Correct. Yes, Panhandler. 100% correct. Talk to Lady KB because guess who got that the next a day or two later? Dan got that.
His arch nemesis.
And it blew up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I clicked on that stream just because it said Lady KB. Like, if Lady KB is cammed up, I'll tune in. I don't even give a fuck what you're talking about. You could be talking about, I can't think of anything bad that's not too bad. I immediately went really dark, and I was like, I don't want to say that out loud. Nope. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, the smart move would have been to talk to Lady KB, and if she was ready to go on stream, get her on here instead of me, and try and agitate her.
Hey, Panhandler, you know what? I'm not here for your bullshit tonight. All right? You want to play?
Brilliant.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god, it gives me life.
And for someone like Shmuel, no offense, who just wings his streams, and it works, yeah, people watch it, they enjoy it. But for someone who wings his streams, what's the issue with Panhandler coming on and going, you know what you could have done is X, Y, Z, this would have been. Because he can't say it beforehand because the stream, like you're not on stream, obviously, and you're not talking. So it's just happened. It's a live response. It's perfectly reasonable that he goes, this would have been good.
Well, and on that point, Echo, like you talked about how many times you've been sent links. NJ, I'm sure you've been sent, or Mumbling Nick gets sent links all the time. Today I got an unsolicited link, a link out of nowhere because Ashley Cummings mentioned me that I fucking married her twice and F marry kill. So then next minute I've got fucking Shmuel's link. And I was like, really, Shmuel? Really? You don't get Husey and the Aussie guy on a show they don't give a fuck about for nothing. That's something special. That's a special moment for a special show. You're not getting that from me. But no, I was actually tempted to share Shmuel's link today. I was going to post it to Twitter just because I was annoyed. Ashley cancelled on today because Shmuel was having her on yesterday, and then Shmuel was
stuck it to us.
Shmuel was arrogant enough to send me a link on his lazy "let's let everyone else do my show today" show. Yeah, don't send me a link when you don't want to host your show, Shmuel. That's more disrespect. More disrespect. Anyway, point being, he'll send a link to anyone at any time. So he could send a link to KB. Like, there's plenty of links that has been sent by Shmuel that were never clicked. I've got a bunch of them in my DMs, so wouldn't hurt to just send the link. So great job, Panhandler. He's loving it. He's still got a smile on his face. Let's go back and get the full thing.
Try and agitate or
Hey, Panhandler, you know what? I'm not here for your bullshit tonight. All right? You want to play fucking games, play games, but not tonight. All right? I'm not in the fucking mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the fucking mood, man. It's like,
what did I say?
You want to dick around. You want to dick around. The smart move, this, that, the other thing. Yeah, I got all fucking day to sit around and come up with smart moves, man. Just stop, right? I'm going to, it's like this breaking thing is just, I'm done.
He ran out of steam. And it all just started winding down. Yeah, that was fantastic. Panhandler kept the heat, you know what I mean? Like, he backed off, but he also was like, hey, I'm going to keep needling you, Grandpa. You seem fired up. Angry Shmuel is a great Shmuel, and this is our conundrum, folks. Our conundrum here is we only get angry Shmuel when he gets robbed of some clout.
Yes.
So how do we keep giving but taking away clout from him to get this Shmuel all the time? This is the problem that faces us. You know?
I think we need to reach out to Bedabler and get him to invite him on Saturday show and then cancel, like only on the provision that he then doesn't let him on. I think that's the next step.
Carl needs a PR boost. Maybe he'll jump on board with us to fuck with Shmuel Buckman to get people back on side with him. But we need to dangle clout in front of his face so that we get this passion over. One more time, because this is a masterpiece.
Hey, Panhandler!
I think I'm going to chop it up into multiple little bits and make it all drops. You know?
And, try and agitate or
Hey,
instigate
Panhandler, you know what? I'm not here for your bullshit tonight, all right? You want to play fucking games, play games, but not tonight, all right?
I'm not
I'm not
games.
fucking, I'm not in the fucking mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the fucking mood, man. It's like,
what did I say?
You want to dick around, you want to dick around, the smart move, this, that, the other thing. Yeah, I got all fucking day to sit around and come up with smart moves, man. Just stop, right? I'm going to,
I've got 6. I've got 6 verified sound bites you could come up with right there.
Perfect.
I certainly picked on one earlier. So you've got the Hey Panhandler. I'm not in the fucking mood. That's obviously great. There was another one. Fuck. Now I forgot.
Want to play games?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want to play games? That's a good one. Yep.
What about where he couldn't finish the sentence busting balls? He couldn't remember busting balls. He's like, I'm all game. It's all okay for busting, busting. What I want us to all realize as well, that Shmuel will be messaging people and giving a little wink and kind of being like, I was hamming it up. You know what? I wasn't really annoyed. It's like, no, you're fuming. You lost your shit.
Yeah. The 2 times that Shmuel has reacted like this are the 2 times that he got denied going on a bigger show with more attention than him. It's a pattern. It's a pattern.
But both times he admits that he had nothing worth going on those shows. With the Starring John one, what are you going to do? Nothing really, just ask a few questions. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, what about with Chad? Well, I was going to bring up that stuff from 3 years ago. It's like, right, okay. That's it? Yep, okay, cool. Yeah. We didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
It's like this breaking thing is just I'm done, man. It's okay. You can break balls, but at some point we're engaged in a conversation and you keep fucking moving it to someplace different.
That was a legitimate suggestion. It was a
What's a legitimate suggestion? I got a half an hour before I knew that this shit was going to happen. Okay. And what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to call Lady KB?
All right.
Shmuel, today you got no warning that Ashley Cummings was going to bring up my name, and within seconds you had a fucking link in my inbox. What the fuck are you talking about? I've got half an hour. That seems like plenty of time to organise Lady KB if she's available. If she's available, she'll go, yeah, no worries, Shmuel. If not, she'll say no. Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't have to yell at poor little Panhandler like this.
Relax.
Permaseal finishing. Freaking out. Just admit it, Bugman. You were scared of Chad and you backed out. Yes, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. That's why I'm so fucking glad he canceled it on Twitter. Because I don't have to, now there's no question about who canceled it. And Panhandler, I'm not like, what do you call it? It's like, it's fun, you want to break balls, but I'm not in the fucking mood.
That was a legit recommendation. That wasn't me breaking balls.
And how would you have liked me to do that? Buck, you didn't follow rules. You blew it. Sorry. What was I supposed to do?
That's the end of that one.
Oh, please tell me you've got the little bit where he tells him he has to pay him $5 or more. Please tell me you've got that.
I just can't remember.
No,
the next
one.
The next one is there's a little bit more of the Panhandler beating to continue. And I forgot to read the rest of the title. But anyway, there's a little bit more beaten panhandler, so that's good stuff.
I have a grabber on stream, so I'm being quiet. MGG's busting my balls. So.
Oh well, because it's like you just
shutting up. I'm shutting up.
No, you don't. But you don't have to shut up, but follow along and then think about what you're saying. How the hell was I supposed? The smart move would be get Lady KB, but how was I going to do that?
Well,
in what period of time was I supposed to do that?
That's what they say. That's the beauty.
Everybody's, hindsight's 20. Everybody's got great ideas.
Everybody's a critic
after it's too late to do anything with. All right. And
calm down.
So
was having the time of his fucking life.
Yeah, look at him. This is giving him youth to fuck with Shmuel right now.
It gave me joy, to be honest with you. Like it's Panhandler's such a like a shitty curmudgeon that it's like he's actually enjoying himself, having a great time. Like,
he loves to see it.
Yeah. Mm. Next up, we have. What do we have? Oh yeah, let's get to the Shmuel talking about how there shouldn't be a problem with him streaming at the same time as Chad, and he's going to explain it all right here, right now.
Chad would be stream sniping it, and so
wait a minute. Now that I see NJ's beautiful head, where did the NJ entrance go? Let me just have a look here.
Sad times.
This is very sad times.
NJ's oversaturated now. I'm no longer an NJ fan.
All right,
you're out of the NJ business.
I'll just go in order, but I had the clip of when you came in because I was going to fawn all over your performance as well.
Oh, that's fine because Dr. Chow says that I suck because I don't talk, and he also says that NJR Live is like fast food. NJR Live is like fast food in that we all eat it, and a lot of people enjoy it every time it's served.
Yes. Not some obscure Indonesian dish that no one's heard of.
Yeah, no, it's sorry, we're not the three Michelin star gourmet like Mir Mosque.
Me not being here on the channel, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. It's not like I'm not going to be earning super chats or whatever while I'm here. So
hint chat.
And we have another guest.
So yeah, that's clearly on your mind. It's the super chats. That's why you're lying.
So you know what's mad, yeah? Obviously, I'm notorious for being a filthy British grifter, begging all the time, and people are too generous with me, but I appreciate it. But Shmuel does the humble beg. He does the no one donates, no one uses supertip.gg / whatever the fuck it is, Buckman, with me. No one super chats me. And like, Shmuel, leave it be. You're fine. You've got 2 houses. You own a business. You're good. Yeah. You can't say, nobody donates to me and then fucking kind of give other people shit. So you're good, mate. You're good. You're doing great.
Very good. Yeah, nobody gives to us other than the few people that did earlier.
No, don't do that. No, don't Shmuel.
You should feel compelled.
yes, as a roach would.
But Menthol Man, Chad said Buck was teaming up with Cardiff to simulcast. Have you people seen me? I'm barely able to get a stream up twice a week.
Shouldn't you maybe focus on just going on with Chad then and not have that going on in the background? I mean, you're not very good at it. So maybe it's just leave that alone and just go straight to Chad's stream and focus on that task at hand. I know you already had the clout. That's the problem. He'd already spent the clout, you know, and he spent it before he bought it. And he was going to, and look, I think he got a bump in views on that because Chad cancelled. So I guess it worked for him for sure. I I mean, currently, and we have been doing Shmuel Buckman numbers the whole show. He was up in the 70s today, and we were we're at 85. So, it's worked for him. It has worked, but it could have been bigger. Could have been bigger for him. Echo, I felt like you wanted to say something, or were you just?
I was just going. Yeah, no, I was just going to say though, the really annoying thing with all of this is he could have done, if he really wanted to, a half-hour stream beforehand where he's just like, I'm going on with Chad and I'm obviously going to have to leave in a sec. Gone on with Chad, and then people would have maybe followed over. Not all of the real viewers, obviously, but they would have followed over to Buckman's channel to kind of see his review afterwards if he really wanted to. So there's no real reason why he didn't do that if he was that bothered.
No, exactly. You just don't have it running during Chad's show. That's pretty much it. Just don't give him an excuse. Oh, Daylar, thank you very much. Daylar's gifting 5 United States of Australia memberships. Daylar, the fucking mod to the stars. Best mod on YouTube. Look, hey, Siggy Jones, you're a good egg, but you ain't no Daylar. Just want you to know that.
He's on his way.
This one was titled Spiel Had the Perfect Plan. I don't actually remember what that means.
Squashed.
No, I actually, to tell you the truth, I think I wanted to do with Chad what I wanted to do with Final Boss.
Oh, that's a success. You didn't talk to either of them.
Well done.
Congratulations, Spiel. You nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Both of them cancelled on you at the last minute. Well, Final Boss didn't even cancel. He just didn't show up. But yeah, no, well done, Shmuel.
What I wanted to do with Final Boss, which is be a man, right? Like, admit your mistakes, and you don't have to lie. And the more you lie, the more you get yourself in trouble. And the more of these stories...
Was that the plan, Shmuel? Because that ain't going to work, dude. You need more manipulative questions to actually get in under the skin. If you just go to him and go, look, man, no more lies. Like, give the actual response to this. Chad's going to go, you know what, Shmuel? No one's ever put it like that. No one's ever told me not to lie before. Now I'm in. Now it's game on.
You know what's really annoying is that Shmuel would have spent the whole time trying to fix Chad and trying to fix the Final Boss. And that's maybe my worst Shmuel. I like angry Shmuel. I like smug Shmuel. But fixing Dr. Shmuel, I do not like. I think that one can go.
I shouldn't know that you're 9 years sober, Shmuel. I shouldn't know that. But you've said it so many fucking times. I know it. Although I don't know when it goes to 10 years, so... I at least have saved myself from that. So could you tell us the date a million times?
Yes, please.
So we can be...
Please let us know. Thank you.
Yeah.
He tells, and the more he blames other people, the more he looks like a loser. Because nobody believes them. Because we know the other people involved. Right? See, if you have interactions with other people and you say something about somebody, a lot of times your first reaction is, well, that's not the way I know that person. That's not the way they do things. Right? And so he just makes up everything.
I mean, I don't know how that all connected together, but yeah, sure. Daylar, thank you for the one. You know, oh, and another one. Are we doing a little?
Oh, and he got Rochi.
He got Rochi.
Got him.
Got him. Yes. Thank you, Daylar. That's seven memberships now.
Now
I forgot what I was going to say. It's Shmuel disease. It's rough. Like it's his voice. It's his voice, isn't it? It just lulls you in, and you just kind of.
Oh wait, excuse me. There's a quote from The Lord of the Rings. His voice was low and melodious. Its very sound and enchantment. It was a delight to hear the voice speaking. All that it said seemed wise and reasonable, and desire woke in them by swift agreement to seem wise themselves. For those whom it conquered, the spell endured, while they were far away, and ever they heard that soft voice whispering and urging them. Shmuel is like Saruman. Once you hear him, it's like, oh my God, it's in my head.
Face swap. I'm on it. It's going to be his next fun now. Perfect. And he's going to go, oh, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like the girlfriend thing, right? telling the story about the girlfriend, and then within a week they're sleeping in separate bedrooms.
And that's where Shmuel loses me. It's like, Shmuel, I don't want you and Chad talking about sleeping with women. That's where I know MGD's into that. MGD wants some of that action. But anytime, like Shmuel, the whole thing with Ava, like Shmuel's bit, it's his best bit, to be honest with you. Ava's rack. Ava's rack is Shmuel's best bit because Shmuel is so creepy when he talks anything sexual. It's such a creepy sound. I'm like, that's actually funny because you're talking about trans tits. So like it's creepy and trans. Like it's actually, you know, it's a good bit, I think. But
what I love with that Ava bit that he does is if he's being like disrespectful to her as a trans person, you're kind of like, that's a little bit shitty. But if he's actually trying to be progressive, well, you're being shitty to a woman then, aren't you? By just being like, oh, your tits. Oh, your tits are great. It's all right, Jesus Christ. Either way, you've been a knobber.
But it is a man thing to do. You know, that's all. That's what we. Although when she showed the, I was going to say it's all
to their face.
It's all. But no, it's all the chat, and all of us say to Lady KB is those tits, big fucking tits. Everyone plays the sound drop, all that. But then she showed the caboose. It's like, well, now I'm torn. Which way do you go? You know what I mean? Anyway, Dayla, another United States of Australia membership. He's trying to catch individuals, I think.
And he did. He is now 2 in a row.
What?
Who did he get this time? Sorry.
He pulled a rare Rochi and a rare Victoria.
Oh, wow.
Good work.
Oh, the great Victoria. Look, so many women in our chat. We're just so popular with the women. Kim Nicholson says, fake tits, not trans tits. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not into fake tits at all, but there are some good ones out there that can make you believe. But like, so if you're not into fake tits, you're probably not into trans tits at all. But, you know, you never know. I'm not ruling you out, Ava. I'm not ruling you out. I'm hitting on all the women in the Doubleverse. It's game on. All right, Chad's got my number. This is what you were referencing earlier. Yeah, cool.
My deal is, Chad, you got my phone number, right? You got DMs. You got a million ways to get in touch with me. If you'd wanted to do this, you just get in fucking touch with me.
The problem.
Shmuel, again, you're the under guy. You're the underneath guy. You're the one reaching. You need to reach out. Chad doesn't need this. This does nothing for Chad. It can only embarrass him. So you're the guy getting something out of this. You got to reach out. You got to make sure everything's all good.
Without sounding like Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, despite all the criticisms we had, it was one of his best monetary streams that he'd done in quite a while. And let's be honest, people like, I can be mean to Chad and Shmuel Buckman in the same super.
It would have been an earner.
Yes, it would have been a good earner at least.
Indeed. All right, a little bit left.
Be a goddamn man.
Oops.
It all became a public blow up, and
that was just a bit of big W at the end. I don't think I've got any of the clips, but Big W on Shmuel's stream today sang a minimum 5 times, and it's like, all right, I'll give you one. I'll give you one if it's the right moment. But if you're singing multiple times on a stream, no. You need to be pulled into line. But Shmuel was not pulling anyone into line today. It was Hughesy's show.
Keep singing.
Yeah, exactly. Shmuel was just promoting the stream. I thought this was great.
Look, I disagree more because it's a show. It's supposed to draw viewers. The more viewers, the better. If we do a pre-show over here, it's like a fight, right? This is why they do.
I mean, what Shmuel? He's going to compare this to big time boxing, boxing pay-per-views and shit. And again, credit to Panhandler, comes up big.
It's a show. It's supposed to draw viewers. The more viewers, the better. If we do a pre-show over here, it's like a fight, right? This is why they do the weigh-in. This is why the guy walks to the ring the way he walks to the ring.
NJ, I just want you to focus on yourself in this moment. Everyone actually focusing on NJ, not live NJ.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
The NJ at the time. Look at him staring at the screen, going, "What the fuck are you talking about, Schmiel?" This is
It's why the guy
little Jim
walks
from The
to
Office.
yes, yes. Letting the audience know. I know. This is bonkers, but let's let him cook. Let's let him cook.
You got it.
ring the way he walks to the ring. You know, I mean,
Fuck yeah.
you can't. You know, trying to fault me for wanting to promote something to get viewers, to get eyeballs. I'm sorry, man, but not apologizing for that.
But
Wow. Before Panhandler, we'll give Panhandler full time for his zinger. You're too focused on the views, though. This is the criticism is not the promotion. You promote it on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You were focused on getting views for your channel and not focused on getting the fight in the ring, given you made a fight comparison. Your focus should have been get the fight in the ring, not how many views, how much promotion we can do. Hire a marketing company. Your job is to talk to Chad. That's how you get your clout, Shmuel. Not from your before and after stream. So, Echo, I thought you were going to say something. And I sensed something.
No, I
coming
muted
from
myself.
behind.
I keep interrupting. Yeah, I keep interrupting. So I'm trying my best to shut the fuck.
Daylar with another gifted. Thank you, Daylar. Is it Brett Hollywood Show's turn? Who got it?
Jackson Black did.
Jackson Black. MGD's loving it. Shmuel Watch greater than Karmic Watch.
I don't know about that.
Look, everyone has their moments. No.
Not apologizing for that.
But rarely is the fighter on the undercard also in the main event, Shmuel. You know what I'm saying? Just letting you know.
And what you lost me.
You were going to do. So my understanding, you.
Hey, don't Panhandler. Don't explain.
Oh my god.
Explain the criticism. It's like, no, you nailed him. He's confused. Just say, move on, Shmuel.
You know what I really wanted there, Aussie guy? I really wanted Panhandler's screen just to go, like be kicked off, and he'd be like, I warned him. I told him earlier. No busting.
Panhandler.
No busting, Panhandler.
Breaking, I think he said. Breaking.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. What's fucking next? All right. So that was the end of that was the end of that stream. We're going on to today's stream, where Shmuel Buckman brought on Husey, Christian Black. They were the main two to run the show, host the show, go back and forth, and then also had Ashley Cummings and Big W there as well, while Shmuel sat there and brought chats on screen and read super chats. So this is the about an hour, just over an hour in. Well, Husey, let me let Husey explain
On this show, yeah.
Yeah.
1 hour and 12 minutes in. What's the first topic you'd like to?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a Husey interview show.
So it was supposed to be a Husey interview show. Now, something tells me Husey asked for all these people to be here so he could completely fuck with it. I didn't get the sense at all that Husey was deliberately taking over from Shmuel, but he was funny. He was funny. Ashley Cummings was loving it. She was having a great time.
A Husey interview show.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Which I did sort of prep for. One of the earlier questions was, how did you get involved in the Dabbleverse?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I asked that question when we had, what's his name? Master Gobbles dabbling down under. I prepped for that, like where we were going to rip on his show and we'll make a fun of his show. But I realized I didn't think about like the first part where we were going to have a chat, and I was like, I don't know what we're going to talk about, and I literally did say how did you get into the Dabbleverse? I was like, what a fucking loser question! Like that's the
most
worst
basic
question
one you can think of. Yeah, for sure. And that's you can't help that. That's a basic, last minute question. If you're lazy and you didn't think something through. But also, if you remember, that was specifically for him. That stream you set up is a little hour stream just for him. You had me on as well, and that was it. It wasn't didn't have Christian on it. I don't think. Ashley, I don't think was invited either. So
Robbie demanded the link. Robbie demanded the link when he realized he hadn't been invited. But Rover, the great Rover, 20. We've got a little bit of schmeal left, folks, but you can get word out. We're getting to Kiki and Geno soon. If the people want to start,
thank you, Rover.
Over the people that don't want to see schmeal, but thank you very much, Rover. The 20 bomb. So many 20 bombs Rover's dropped on us. Such a good egg. So that was the first question. Just over an hour in. I think we go another 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, I think. And Husey feels he should prompt the host again to maybe. Let's go to the next question. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Would be fucking hilarious.
That would be
What's
a
the second
twist.
question, Shmuel?
Jesus. Well, the second question was sort of asked by Mr. Christian.
So that's the best part. Christian asked earlier how Husey seems to be friends with everyone. Like people that are beefing, Husey just stays close with everyone. Well, like friendly with everyone. And so that was Shmuel's second question, and now he doesn't know how to break away from that question. So he's going to ask it again.
I've only got 2.
Yeah. So he's going to ask it again, but I think he feels he needs to add more words to it to make it different from Christian's, and that's this was incorrect. But yeah.
How do you avoid getting involved in the beefs?
Bang. Question asked, let Husey answer. All right. It has been asked before though. So Shmuel's got to add some to it.
Like do people try to involve you in them and you just stay away from them, or are you I don't know. Do you just say bullshit? I'm not going to do it.
It's pretty much he said the same thing twice, pretty much. But yeah, the question is, do you actively avoid beefs, or do beefs not come your way? I guess is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, obviously I don't have Hughes' answer. Who gives a fuck about Hughes' answer?
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
We're not here for Hughes.
You know what's crazy when you're asking about those questions? I just a minute ago to put the Aussie guy on a plane, GoPro Robbie, and also Saruman Buckman, just as notes for myself for later on. I deleted an entire page of notes that I did for my hour and a half interview that I had with Lemmy and Ava. And I was just like, isn't that funny? We're talking about the preparation that Buckman does. A guy who's got his own company, 2 houses, and he's like, well, I've got 2 questions for the entire thing, if you wouldn't mind. So yeah,
I can't remember if I mentioned it on stream or if it was backstage, but I planned to have Ashley Cummings on a one-on-one with the Aussie guy today, and then I was chatting with her yesterday or the evening before, and she was like, I've got a podcast that night, so I might be too tired in the morning, like let me check the time on that, blah blah. And then anyway, I get a message saying I'm doing Shmuel's show tomorrow now as well, so I'll probably like leave it for next week. And then I tune into that, and I'm like, I'd just been discussing with Ashley all the prep I'm about to put into this fucking show that I'm going to do with her. And I'm like, oh, you'll sit there for 3 hours while the fucking host just lets Husey go crazy. But she loves us some Husey. Wait till you hear your Ashley. Wait till you hear your 873rd Freddie Mercury AIDS joke and all of that. Like they do wear out. They do wear out. He is hilarious, but they do wear out.
It's the Buckman bump. You can't begrudge him. I need that Buckman bump.
So this is Shmuel trying to own the fact that he's not doing anything on the show. There's a massive flaw in what you're saying here, though, Shmuel.
Hey. Oh my God.
So while I do my best Johnny Crutch's impression here today, adding absolutely
on your
nothing.
brain.
What's your
Johnny Crutch's is not the host of the show. He's not the You know, he just sits there doing nothing.
Infamously.
Yeah. He's
Infamously,
literally just
he's
the
not
sidekick
home.
yes man. So
Yeah, sorry.
it's generally not a great idea to do the Johnny Crutch's impression as host of the show, owner of the channel. Generally not the best idea, but sure, Shmiel. Let's see what his question is following that great Johnny Crutch's reference.
You and I talked. You said you were talking about the comments that people leave on your videos and stuff you put up. And you were not happy. You weren't. I should say you weren't happy with them, but you were just like, "What's the point?"
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Easy.
Thank you, Big W.
Yes, Big W. That's a big W right there.
Now, listen to Shmiel's indignation at the question.
Talking to.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, we all get terrible comments on our videos. It's real.
So he was Husey. Like, clearly it was Husey. In the
Of
background.
course, it's the Yuzi interview.
Yes.
This is the one-on-one interview I'm doing with Husey, obviously.
Husey's been talking the most the whole show, so clearly it's Husey. MGD makes a great point. Shmuel booked people to do his show for him without paying them. Amazing. It's true. And then just sat there and brought super chats on screens like, here's some more money that I'm getting while you guys just do a show for me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I can't
Can I
knock
ask you
it.
a question?
Yeah.
Did you watch all of this? Aussie guy out of interest. Did you watch most of it?
Yeah, I think I watched it all. Yeah.
Okay. Apparently he wasn't bringing up super chats, and when I asked, I assumed it was just Dan, like kind of fucking with him. But apparently it was some other people as well. Were there any comments in the chat, like any that you saw that got missed, or is that just Dan being Dan?
I think that's Dan being Dan. I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't
all right.
I wouldn't notice, but I don't
Sure. Okay.
I don't see Shmuel hiding from a fucking super chat. Like that's
No, he puts them up normally and
Yeah.
gets angry, but yeah, I've not seen him outright miss super chats. But
no, I don't think he did. Here's a great question.
Okay.
He's moving over to Christian Blatt now, and they just kind of touched on the topic of like women in the Dabbleverse, and yeah, I just thought this was a great question. Oh, fucking hell. This is a great question.
Please stop doing that. Thank you.
So, Christian, what do you think the Dabbleverse's problem with women is?
Well, I'm
I think Shmuel gives too much. Like he lets Ashley play the victim game a little too much. Well, he did back in the day, where he kept feeding her the yeah, you're getting judged unfairly and blah blah blah. Like there is so many women in our chat that are fucking awesome, and they bust balls with everyone, and they take it back, and like it's not a problem with women. It's Chad Zumok gets angry and gets vicious. Maybe a couple of other guys get vicious, but for the most part, the women are just as fucking nasty as the men in the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, no, it depends on. It's like the classic Luke Skywalker, "What's in the cave? Only what you bring with you." Like the internet writ large is a shitty place for women. Dabbleverse is part of the internet, and also it's the successor state to ONA and Howard. So like that, it's kind of par for the course. But to your point, we see women out here thriving, cutting up. So to make it like it's solely on the arena, I think is like a monkey can't dance because the floor is crooked kind of take.
yeah. What I really love on this as well, sorry, Aussie guy, but just as much of a hypocrite as I am, where I will wind my wife up by saying that I should have just as much an opinion on matters, regardless of if it's a female matter or not. But there's literally a woman there. They could go, "Hey, what do you think the Dabbleverse's problem is with women?" And he's like, "Let me ask Christian. Christian, you would be an educated man who could give me a good answer." On
Yeah,
this
you
one."
seem like a playboy.
yeah.
Oh, we've actually reached our final clip for the day, Shmuel clip for the day, which is disappointing. But this one just made me chuckle. Shmuel still pretending Husey hasn't been in complete control the whole time.
Yeah,
Big
I won't
W-
say anything. I probably won't say anything.
Ask Husey the next question. I have to pop off for a second.
All right.
How the fuck
Husey.
does he know what your next question is, you cunt?
So yeah, that just made me chuckle. It was like, again, Shmuel needs to leave his own show He does that every show. So he just thought, Big W, you can take over hosting duties from Husey, I guess. So yeah, that was Husey's. Well, it was Husey's lazy stream today.
Good work, Husey.
Yeah, it was a Schmill show, obviously, but Husey's. Husey's Entertainment, I guess. At Husey Entertainment. Go check him out. Sorry, beloved chatter, I just saw this Big Time Schmill is my favorite Schmill. Yeah. It's kind of been the gimmick today. Like it's the clout chase Schmill, and once he gets drinks in a little bit more clout, he fucking tosses aside some of the plebs behind him and all that. So it's good times.
Before we leave this pleb, am I okay? Just mention a little thing that Schmiel does that he thinks I don't notice is every time, like half an hour before my show, he will either like try to start a conversation with me. A couple of times he's rung me where we spoke, and this time he just sent me a link showing his show that starts halfway through my show, just being like, "Yeah, just busting a bit of balls," and sent me that, and I was like, "Oh, mate," I was like, "Fuck me," I was like, "All right, cheers."
Spiel's the kind of guy. Yeah. That's the thing. Spiel's the kind of guy who'll say something that's like really confusing and mildly upsetting, and then you're like, "What, Spiel?" And you go, "I'm just breaking your balls." It's like, no, you can't make fucking weird.
So true.
These weird fucking deep looks into my life, and then go, just breaking your balls. You know?
Oh, I love him.
So yeah, Schmiel. Like I say, I almost called this one evolution of a lolcow because I just feel like Schmiel is bordering on that to where the yelling at co-hosts, etc., could be a thing of the future as Schmiel gets more annoyed with people busting his balls. It's just there's a potential there, but at the moment, I think just a little bit too much clout chase and a hint of the clout goblin. Is in the Schmiel, but we can get on top of this. We can beat this Schmiel.
Yeah,
we can beat this. All right, we're not getting through this show without. God, I've got so many fucking media assets now. There we go.
What do you think? We're gonna do it, and it's going to be fun. Bing, 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 bing.
Kiki time, and there's a bit of Geno too. A couple of people deserve special thanks today, and is push-ups still in the chat? I saw someone talking to push-ups. Oh, there's push-ups. Fucking right on cue, push-ups. Look at you. Hi, Kiki. I got to thank you, push-ups, for our first clip today. Was a tremendous super chat. You got everything and more out of this that you could have wanted, push-ups, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. This is. Where are they? I'll just let it speak for itself. It's push-ups game, and I'll let push-up explain it. Push-ups explain it.
Cobbler as well. Fine, I'll finish it. Push-ups. Thank you for the $2. Speaking of WWE, raise a toast for Chris Benoit.
That's what you did, push-ups. What did I do? That's what you did. Now, obviously, she's got a guard up after the previous incident. So she's going to...
She doesn't fall for it then.
She doesn't... Well... No, I guess technically not. Okay.
Benoit. I still don't get this. You said this the other day. Is this another Ian?
You went for the slow burn push-ups. You were working on this one.
Ian, whatever thing. Chris. We were tricked. Ian, fuck, I can't remember his name.
Ian Hawk?
Eugene?
Yeah, be as obnoxious as you can, Kiki, please. That's what we appreciate about you. Panhandler with the $5. Thank you, Panhandler. Morning, Aussie guy. Morning, Ranger. Morning, Robbie. That's it.
Morning, brother.
Morning, Panhandler. Appreciate it, mate. So push up says we do that stuff all the time. She gets the joke. No, it's fun. This is fun, actually, because Kiki goes the whole hog, and she researches it, and I just enjoyed watching her face as she went through it. It's great. It's good entertainment.
Eugene? Ian, what was his name? Ian Watkins? Okay. We were tricked into toasting Ian Watkins. Who apparently is who is obviously a nefarious character, and so I didn't want to make that mistake again. Chris Benoit, like beignet, but Benoit, obviously a Frenchman. Well,
I mean, French name, close.
Yeah.
Because
Canadian,
you know,
I think.
all of the French in Canada, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Raising a toast to him. I hope it's not a trick. What happened to him? Let's see. I mean, I may as well look.
You may as well, Kiki.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst?
What is he?
Here we go. Let's watch it.
Oh, yeah, he's a WWE
Yeah,
person.
watch. Here we go.
Christopher Michael Benoit was a Canadian professional wrestler. He worked for various pro wrestling promotions during his 22-year career, but is notoriously known for murder. It is a trick.
It's some of her best delivery ever. It was great. That was great, Kiki. You actually made me laugh. You made me laugh, Kiki. Yeah, that was good. That was fucking good. See, we're not always tearing these people down.
No.
That was actually good.
Push-ups, it's a trick.
And now you're losing me.
That's
now you're doing the bit. It was a trick. All right, you're killing the bit now. You're killing the bit, Kiki. That's where the criticism comes in.
Yeah.
You did so well, and then you killed the fucking bit with your stupid fucking baby voice. So close, Kiki. So close. Anyway, well done, push-ups. I enjoyed that. I got entertainment out of that, and it was good. Next up, I like to give you guys some good annoying, Kiki. You know what I mean? I've got to bring a good annoying clip. And I know we just had the whatever you may call it. Fuck, what do you call those things that you're talking to? Megaphone? Is that what it is?
Megaphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that was annoying, but this, I don't know, this just felt extra annoying to me.
The highlight of my week, I saw the Rockefeller Christmas tree. I thought, I don't know, freaking, it was a Mandavi motorcade or something. When I was walking home from the gym today, I'm like, what? There's all of these sirens and police cars all like lit about, and then one thing and then more trailing.
Comedian, storyteller, just a story. There was one thing and then there was this other thing, and just a storyteller. Push-ups says, I sent in a chat. You know what? Actually, fuck you, pay me. You know, I'm not giving you shit for free. You pay fucking Kiki $2. You give me $2. How dare you?
And then one thing and then more trailing it. I went, well, oh my gosh, I guess Mandavi's taking an Uber and it's like a motorcade. It wasn't. Do you want to know what it was?
The Christmas tree that you already told us about 30 seconds ago that you saw today. Dummy. Ranger, you look like you want to say something.
I was going to say Zoran Mondavi. He's the heir to the wine fortune. I don't know if you guys have it down there. Robert Mondavi is wine. I just want that to be out there. So I digress.
Young old vibes. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Good morning to Echo and only Echo. So making up for Panhandler. Hey, look at you, young old vibes. Got a crush on Echo. It's cute.
No, she's already pointed out that I'm a short weirdo with weird teeth, but she's a great mod, so thank you.
Tree.
Oh, sorry. No, we don't, Victoria. Of course we don't.
That's okay. That's okay.
I don't get it, NJ. No, we don't. Definitely not.
The Rockefeller Christmas tree. Isn't that exciting? I ran after it. I caught the tail end of the video. I have to show you, but it was a highlight of my week. I hung up.
So this is the highlight of a week. She's going to bring up the video. I'm going to skip forward because
sure.
Fuck me, does it take a while?
All right.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
You guys, this is the Christmas tree.
What
You
is?
guys, this is the Christmas tree. Wait, it's the tree. I saw all these lights. There goes the tree. There's the tree.
Say tree again.
It's blurry. You can't really make it out. But that tree is protected by NYPD. It was like a freaking procession. And I said, what the hell is this for?
The tree.
Just a big, stupid tree.
Yeah. Well, now it's a big, stupid tree. You're talking
Which
this
I
tree up.
love. I don't think you can really.
You guys, this is the
I said that
Christmas tree.
again. And that's where I ended the clip. We're not watching it twice. You showed us nothing.
Jesus Christ.
You showed us a bunch of lights. It was nothing.
I think I want to shout out the Tommy Jordan, but also criticize the Tommy Jordan for showing her that this can be a way to make content, but also for her absolutely making zero content out of it. You have to be harassing someone, Kiki. It can't be a Christmas tree. Doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah. And when it's so far away, it's kind of pointless. All right. So I think we're getting to our next hero of the day. Yes, we are. And Panhandler and all of you others that are not on board with Brian Landon, you need to get on board with Brian Landon because Brian Landon has given us at least 7 minutes worth of video today by calling in to Kiki's stream and getting them to fucking cope about Anthony Cumia. This is amazing.
Did you just call to send your regards, or did you have something pertinent to say?
Well, I have something pertinent to say. That's a big word, though. What does it mean? Important?
Important.
Or,
Something.
on point?
Something of note.
Yeah.
Germaine.
I got my thesaurus.
So this is clever from Brian. So there's critics in the chat. Panhandler obviously saying stop it, Aussie, and MGD saying Brian is insane. He disarms them here, so he can hit him with the punch, and then the cope is amazing.
That right here.
Okay.
I was wondering, like, it seems like Cumia is better friends with like Carl and Shuli than you and you know your man.
Funny thing about the internet, yeah.
This is going to feel very Aaron Imholt, folks. Right, so just buckle in.
Funny thing about the
Is that true?
funny thing about the internet is I just think Cumia is having fun with it, right? But who's to say? We know him in real life. Carl, Clubfoot Carl, and the
I think he also knows him in real life, right? They've certainly hung out a fair bit. But... oh no, fuck Carl. So it's a fuck Carl day. That's right. A piece of shit.
likes of Melton and those things, right? They're obsessed with him. They're fans of his, right? So,
You're not a Cumia fan?
well, I mean, I didn't really know Cumia until I started doing, I guess, Kevin Brennan show, and then
If I had time on my hands and actually cared, I'd go find a clip of Kiki saying, I was a huge fan of O&A. I loved Anthony. You know what I mean? Like, these people are so fucking transparent.
in hot water or whatever. But yeah, like in real life, we're friends with Cumia. But again, he doesn't live here anymore. But yeah.
I mean, he never lived there, as if Cumia would live in a tiny little apartment. But I know what you mean, New York. It's tough to catch up with Anthony when he's not in New York. Good
As
point.
if Cumia would live in Harlem unless he's farming content.
Exactly. Unless he wants to lose his job at Sirius XM.
Yeah. So, but he's popular to them. They like suck his dick because they think it's cool to know Cumia. I never watched Opie and Anthony. To me, he's just a nice man that I like.
She's trying to play the angle, right? Now, I wasn't this close to Heath Ledger, but I knew Heath Ledger growing up, right? She's trying to play it like when I hang out with Heath, like he's not a superstar. You know what I mean? I don't know this Oscar winning. I mean, he's dead now. I understand that. But like when he was alive, when I hang out with Heath, it's like it's just Heath. It's not a superstar. She's trying to play that angle, but it's like this is still just the Dabbleverse, Kiki. Like it's all right. So you've hung out with Anthony more than other people. Like this is not a flex. This is not special. Anthony's girlfriend basically told you to go get fucked a week or two ago. That I'm going to assume Anthony's not going to be rushing out to hang out with you guys, but I'm sure he'll be friendly because what's the one thing we all know about Anthony, NJ? Other than being funny and racist,
spaghetti on the wall.
Spaghetti on the wall, exactly. Echo. Spaghetti on the wall. He hates confrontation.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I stepped all
No, no,
over you.
no, 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 no.
I was just going to ask as well, with regards to, she's clearly trying to make it out like, well, no, we're like equals because we like work together. No, you worked for him. No, we worked together. You worked for him. Whereas they're like just cocksuckers who want him on his show and to give him clout. And also, real side tangent. Have any of you watched Brian's live streams, by the way, at Brian Landon 108?
I've seen the clips of Min Diggity posts. That's about it.
Yep. They are marathons. So yeah, go give him a follow if you're not already.
Yeah. Shout out Brian Landon. Great job on the phone here, bringing me content. So I bring up the fact that Anthony doesn't like confrontation because. Oh, hang on. All right, before we play this clip, we have to.
Has no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend of telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair. No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen, materialistic piece of shit.
Flat broke.
Flat broke.
Flat broke.
I thought I'd do Josh's today, although Josh usually gets more sing-songy than that. But so Geno has to come in now and explain how him and Anthony are still friends. So I explained, we've all just explained the spaghetti on the wall that Anthony doesn't like confrontation. What Geno admits to doing here is fucking insane. And if you're doing this to your friends, don't do this to your friends.
Whether you'll get to Pines, it depends how you define friendly, because this is what's going on with the world now. I'm very friendly with Cumia. Cumia gave me some of the 8 funnest years of my life. We hung out a lot. He will jokingly say that I killed him with alcohol, but we know that's him being silly.
Right.
But this is all stuff that when you get to the internet, you're like, people literally think, and I think you'll even get a kick out of this land, man, that like him and Melton are friends because he sent a chat in Melton's YouTube thing.
I said, first of all, you're revealing way too much, Geno. Nobody thinks Cumia and Melton are friends because Cumia apologized for giving you a fucking job and maintaining that job for 8 years, as you just said. Like, that was a funny bit that we're all like, come on, Cumia, it's about time you apologize. And he did, and it was funny. That's not a moment where fucking Cumia and Melton embrace and we're like, oh, they're friends now and they've taken over the friendship from Geno. Like, you're thinking too deeply, Geno. Like, it's nothing like that.
Also, the way that he starts it off is like this Jordan Peterson ass, like, oh, it depends how you define is. It's like, okay, Gene, I don't need this level of sophistry out of you doing actually with that you're really friends with Cumia.
And at this point, I'm going to say, at this point, Shmuel Buckman and I are still friendly.
Yes, for sure.
Shadescale member for 3 months. NJ, are you coming to Hackamania 3? Can't wait to meet you.
I plan on it. I'm not going to miss my opportunity to meet Roshi and the Pineapple IRL. I got to grab my ticket. We were just talking about that earlier this morning.
Yep, 100%. All booked.
I still
you priced
haven't
me
had...
out of the VIP.
I still haven't sat the wife down and had the conversation yet, so I'm not.
Ramp up into it.
Yeah, got to build. But it is
can I
my
address-
birthday, Hackamania Saturday.
Oh, and Annie's, I think, on the Thursday or Friday. Yeah. I was just going to say with what he just said there right at the beginning, I saw your face, NJ, and I straight away when he was like, I gave him the 8 best years of my life. Do you think that's going to be said about from his wife in like a year's time? I gave him the 8 best years of my life.
Yeah, I think, my dear Eckel, I think that's what they call foreshadowing in the biz. Damn near
Yes,
5
yes,
shadowing, if you
100%,
will.
100%. Yeah.
Shit show confirming he wants me at Hackamania. It's okay, Dean. You can skip it. We all know how shit show communicates. So thank you, shit show. Appreciate it.
That's not what friendly is. Friendly is hanging out with people. Friendly is, spending 8 years with them. Friendly is texting and just laughing at dumb jokes. That's friendly. I'll tell you what's not friendly. Friendly is being like, well, I'm gonna send a text to go on a stream, and when someone who thinks they're your friend jokingly goes, oh, they want to be on the stream, and you flip off the handle, that's not friendly. That's confusing internet friendly with real life.
That got really oddly specific, but really hard to follow. What the fuck was he talking about? We're going back, folks. I'm sorry. We're doing that again because that got oddly specific.
Someone who thinks they're your friend jokingly goes, oh, they want to be on the stream, and you flip off the handle. That's not friendly. That's confusing internet friendly with real life friendly.
Right. Real life friendly. Yes, the man was at our wedding.
Wait, so hang on a minute. Missy B is only internet friendly with him. Anthony Cumia is real life. Now that I've caught on to that was about Missy B, it's only Anthony Cumia that's real life friendly, but they're about to say Anthony was at the wedding. I assume Missy was with him, or I don't know, maybe Missy didn't go to that wedding. I'm going to assume Missy was there too, right?
Right. Real life friendly. Yes, the man was at our wedding.
So to answer your question, well, you should, because you're a grown man and I've seen you speak and it's common sense. So
we can't hear Brian now. Brian Lane, he obviously said something there, and Geno responding at how we ever going to figure out what he said. So we'll just blow past that.
When you say friendly, this is my first advice to you, and it's advice because trust me, I suck at streaming in the Dabbleverse. You know that. Don't confuse real.
Good honesty, Geno. Well done. You do suck at streaming in the Dabbleverse. That's sort of
Not just in the Dabbleverse, Geno. Don't put yourself down.
Yeah. Good point. You could spread further. You can suck at the whole worldwide. That's yourself to.
And it's advice because trust me, I suck at streaming in the Dabbleverse. You know that. Don't confuse real life with these friendly people, because Melton is a fat disaster.
Melton's got nothing to do with this conversation, Geno. Why is Melton coming into this conversation? You've brought him up twice now. But this is about Cumia and your friendship with Cumia. Did Melton take away your friendship with Cumia? Is that hurting you, Geno? Is that in your head, you poor little fella? Oh, no.
This is Chad during the Dan debate. That he's sitting there, he has one of his prime haters in front of him, and he would rather talk about where on the doll Melton touched him. It's like, bro, you like it says on the Claymore, right? It says front towards enemy. Like, let's focus a little bit, please.
Yeah. Get back to the Geno that was yelling at Carl. But yeah, these two, and someone just put it in the chat, actually. That's very funny. Where was it? Yeah, magnesium linoleum. Melton is overweight, big if true. But that's all these two can do is, and similar to Chad and others, is it's got to be insults about looks, like, oh, they're fat or they're ugly or they're whatever, they got some sort of deformity. I'm sure for me it would be the grey balding in my early 40s. It's a good one to go after. Also a bit chubby.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. Also annoying. Yeah, we could rattle them off. But point being is that's all they can do. They can't like look deeper and like listen to somebody, actually listen to their words and maybe pick up on things that bother their enemy, quote unquote, as it were, if you will. That's the best. Listening is your best way to figure out how to hurt someone's feelings. Is though people will always tell you how to hurt their feelings if you listen closely. But these two don't listen. It's all about what they're going to say.
But he's an incredible Dabbleverser. You know what I mean? But he's going to die in that dark basement just spinning lies, thinking.
Is there basements in Vegas? Like, we got to get over the basement thing. Like, It's old. It's hack. It's hack. Stop with the basement thing. Carl's in his basement. Steel Toe's in his basement. Like, stop it.
I mean, but he's gonna die in that dark basement, just spinning lies, thinking he's succeeding. I saw a clip of him screaming like, "Geno made more money in those 8 years." You're goddamn right. I made a shit ton of money because I worked my ass off to get it, and you can hear his.
Did you, Geno? Because Anthony Cumia was losing money. So, well, you were making money. Anthony Cumia was losing money. So, good job. Kim Nicholson confirms no basements in Vegas.
Is it weird that I'm like,
I do have no basement. Sorry.
I'm low key jealous of all these basements you guys have. It's great. Like, there's hardly any basements over here, especially not with new builds. Not a chance.
Yeah, we don't have them here. It's particularly the area I live. It's fucking there. It's too hard to dig down that deep. It's hard enough getting a pool in, let alone a fucking basement. You know.
Is it mainly for the hurricane places then, NJ?
I'd imagine, right?
Like
I mean, the place in America that's most known for not having basements is Florida. Again, that's why the allegations about Mersh being down his basement. Whatever you say about the man, like the likelihood you have a basement in Florida is like 0.0.
And by the way, what's worse, living in a home with a basement and streaming out of your basement, or living in a 5th floor walk-up apartment that's
I would love an extra room. That's amazing. It's out of everyone's way. I'm not in anyone's way, and I can like soundproof it to be whatever I want. Great.
But yeah, the thing with Florida, isn't that like the water table or whatever? Like you just can't.
Yes, it's all again, it's shitty to dig under, and it won't stay.
Yeah, you'd have to be very rich to be able to put in all of the foundations, etc. to the basement in Florida. It would be very expensive. I dig. All right. He's still not got to the best bit yet. I can't wait till Geno does this reveal. This is fucking amazing.
Watch this.
Bitterness in it, and he's trying to act like Cumia hates him. Cumia he's insulting Cumia because he thinks he's his friend, and he's like, you lose your grip on reality. In reality, Melton's a fat disaster. Okay. Right. In reality, Carl's that kid in high school who would go
fucking 50-year-old men in their 50s and 60s talking about high school all the time. It blows my mind.
Glory days.
Haven't thought about high school in probably 20 years at this point. It's insane. Except when there's some bitch on your Facebook, you're like, oh, I remember her. She got hot. Oh, good for her. Yeah.
Okay. In reality, Carl's that kid in high school who would go with whoever, who would laugh at kids behind their back. He's not a good person. If I may, one more thing, and you can look this up. Carl has most of his followers because of Anthony.
Right.
He
Yeah. Well done. Did you just catch up, Geno? Yeah.
Hot take.
Yeah. Well done.
What do you have your followers for?
Yeah, exactly. Where do the 38 people? By the way, Geno, what the fuck? He's got his channel back. But there's fuck all on there. I went there today to try and pull clips and that. He's got nothing on there. And the stuff that's on there has got like 30 views or fucking, and maybe I'm exaggerating there, exaggerating low, but he's got fuck all views. Like, why not try and take advantage of having your channel back and try and build a following? But there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, great sick burn. The guy that paid you for 8 years, that's how people know Carl.
To Anthony, but he's just kind of a shitty person to everyone but Anthony, because if we gave him No, but I'm defining friendly. I'm defining what friendly is just to drive that home.
Your perception,
What about just to dress Julie? You could look at the time he was on my show, and I was being nice to him when he was on In on Water. He's like, you gotta lay off Kevin Brennan. Julie's another one that what was he ever more than a glorified whack packer who got stand-up shows because he was hanging out with Artie. Because
Geno, what the fuck are you talking about? Isn't that Geno's whole career arc is hanging out with Artie and then gets on fucking Compound
stand-up
Media?
shows? Yeah. This is all. Oh no, sorry, Echo. Go ahead.
No, nothing. Go on, mate. It's all.
I was gonna say that this is karmic talking about Pat Dixon. This is all stuff that we knew, all stuff that there's zero new information here. But when he was your boy, this was shit that you would look past or shop block people when we would bring it up. And now that you're not boys with them, oh, now you open up the floodgates on all this totally new information.
Yeah.
I just wanted to direct Geno. We're not doing Shuli. That was a few months back. We're on to Carl. Okay.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Push ups. He takes his streams down and makes them available for members. That's fucking retarded. You've got no following, Geno. You've got no fucking following. Don't take shit down. Like or at least have something up. One show a week, whatever it may happen to be. That's fucking dumb to have people go to your channel and have nothing available. You think they're gonna buy a membership based on nothing? Hell nah. Hell nah. He still hasn't got to the crazy bit. Maybe I dreamt it. But I swear it's in there. I swear it's in there.
He knew Stern. He got playtime on Sirius XM because he was on Stern. But can you tell me one of his stand-up bits? Can you tell me what he's ever done other than?
I mean, I know you're tight 20 about Kayla Ricada, Geno, but that's about all I know. Name a Geno stand-up bit other than N-word, COVID. You know, like what are you talking about? Oh, thank you, push-ups.
That's what we saw.
Suggest it. Thank you. But anyway.
Fucking, handled whack packers and now
he does a great tan mom impression, but that's it.
He's still making fun of Stuttering John. What has he ever created? Does that answer any questions?
What have you ever created, Geno? He's going to say in hot water, and he would say in hot water. That's what he created. Yeah. Anyway, it's funny that these people always go to shitting on the talent of the other person, and here's one thing: like I'm not as listening to nearly as much NLO as I used to. Similar with WATP, there's been episodes I've skipped and all that, and perhaps it's not what it used to be to me. But I listened to them for years and got entertainment. I wouldn't turn around and go, "These guys suck. They've got no ability," because that would be disingenuous. That would be fake. Like, no, I listened to them for ages. Listened to so many hours of it. Like this turning on their talent. It's like, but you used to say they're talented. Now they're not. Like, who's supposed to believe you?
Yeah.
Also, personality works perfectly fine for like criticizing people. You can go, yeah, no, I enjoy going on their show and what have you. It's got a bit tired now, but as a person, X, Y, Z works just as well.
Yes, good point. Sure. Rob, you got anything to say? It's been a while.
Is he still here?
He's here. Nah, cool.
Robbie, do a schmule face.
You can't.
Yeah. Can you bug your eyes out? I'll put you full screen.
There we go. There's the schmule that we thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, Robbie. Hold on.
Well,
Is Kumi a better friend with Julie?
how no, okay, friends, right. Okay,
No.
friends.
Watch this. No.
No, I would say no. So if you're asking, like, he seems friendly with them, to you, your perception of the internet, yeah.
This is wild.
Right,
No, I
and
think
that's
this is
fine.
great.
If he is, I mean, you'd have to ask him whom he's better friends with. But I would say you and Geno and him had a serious, actual friendship outside of the internet for many fucking years.
Had. Keyword was had, Kiki. We're in the now. We're living in the now. And, well, Missy B's not happy with you, and she's a pretty key ingredient in this whole thing. I'll do your Hitler joke. What's Hitler's woman? NJ?
Ava Brown Eye, if you
There
will,
we
as
go.
it were.
There it is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Muta Growl says, wow, D not pulling any punches today. Taking shots at $2 Dan's interview style. Says NLO and WATP have both jumped the shark. It's definitely 100% word for word what I said.
Geno and him had a serious, actual friendship outside of the internet for many fucking years. The man was at our wedding. Like, if it seems that he's better friends with Carl and Melty and Shuli, because I think he's just having fun with it, whatever, then that's fine. But
can you imagine doing this? I couldn't imagine going, well, yeah, maybe he's closer to them now, but we're friends. We've had better times with them. What are you doing? It's just like, yeah, we're in a rough spot with Anthony and Missy at the moment. Not gonna lie, like, this is fucking Aaron Imholt school of fucking coping.
Did they forget what the relationship is based on as well? It's like a subordinate, right? He's pretty much like a yes man to Anthony. He's like, oh, let's go drinking, boss. Good one, boss. Let's do all the things you want, boss. And then he's like, oh, then I got let go and, no longer friends and what have you. But we were still buddies. It's like, sure, like work colleagues / friends maybe for a bit. But then you don't call that person ever again, right? Once you stop working there. That's the end of that friendship.
It's the guy that always will get on the booze. If you feel like getting on it, well, he'll say yes.
He's right there with you.
Especially if you're bringing your wallet with you. Geno is down.
And the framing of the internet people thing, to your point, Dean, that is 1,000,000% fucking Aaron. The internet people, the real people. When meanwhile, like, again, I get the distinction. I'm not trying to be obtuse. Like, okay, then you do shit like this. You make real friends with people. And then what the fuck is that? Like, some of them live across the fucking world from you. So it's not like you can hang out that easy. So what it's fucking ponderous is what it is.
It's great that you can invite your drug addicted fucking porn star friend around to your apartment, but I'll take DMing with my morbidly obese, depressed, closeted homosexual. Thank you very much.
Look how happy he was. Look how happy he was. I love it's the homosexual bit that you offended there. He's like morbidly obese, depressed. He's like, Robbie's like, yep, me. Yep.
Yeah, that's me. He's talking about me. I saw the joy in his eyes, and then I went, all right, time to hit him with the gay. And
just brutal.
All right, I really hope Geno says this thing that I remember him saying.
But if that's your perception, then that's your perception. Yeah.
And here's
and we don't care. That's the other thing.
Here's the perfect example of what I think a friend is in real life versus what a delusional. Somebody in my stream last week, a troll's like, oh yeah, Anthony was. I can't remember what he said because it was so innocuous, but it was about something Anthony did in a stream with someone else. And I screenshotted it and I texted it to Anthony. And Anthony immediately texted me back like friends do. And he's like, yeah, these guys are fucking insane or something.
Right.
What, Geno?
Wow.
You took a screenshot of a chat and texted it to Anthony for reassurance? Dude, you are broken. You are fucking broken. And what's Anthony going to write back? Anthony doesn't. We talked about this. He doesn't like confrontation. He's not going to sink the boots in. He'll read it and go, "Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that didn't happen." He's like, "Fuck." I hope Geno doesn't kill himself over that. You know what I mean? Like it's so bizarre that you would send a screenshot of some troll in a chat room to Anthony Cumia for reassurance. Geno, you're a loser. You're a fucking loser.
Poor guy. What's the odds that Anthony changes his phone number in the next year? And he's like, oh no, I've just got to too many people got my number. And Geno, yeah, no, I'll send it. Yeah, I'll send it. Yeah. No, Geno, I definitely send it. Yeah, I gave it to Jim Norton. Send it. Here, send it. Yeah, here, give me it. No, just never.
Painkiller says whoever left that comment to Geno won. They got exactly
one
what
guy.
they wanted. And they didn't. Whoever that was, congratulations. I hope you're seeing this. You got your W because you didn't know about this. You didn't know Geno screenshotted it and sent it to Anthony Cumia to get him to debunk it. I'm just intrigued by this. I haven't read it, but I'm grandfathered in from decades back now at KB before they asked for. All right, no. I actually thought there was something more to that. I'd glanced at and saw some interesting words, but no. That was a failure. Failure on my part. Failure.
Good work, Chris.
Yeah.
Screenshotted it and I texted it to Anthony. And Anthony immediately texted me back like friends do. And he's like, yeah, these guys are fucking insane or something.
Right.
And we laughed at it. Because
they never stopped.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Echo, would you agree that what friends do is text back like a day and a half later when they get time?
Well, if we're actually friends, I would say at the end of the week, maybe you'd get a response being like, "Oh yeah, sure." 5 minutes before a show, yeah, that's what a good friend would do. Yeah, for sure.
But I digress. And Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie.
Hello,
How's
Jackie.
how's being relaxed away from Haley treating you? Must have been a fucking weight off the shoulders, eh, Jack? I think Haley's still here. If she's not, she's going to find out later. Anyway.
Never stop. He's like, I'm in town Thanksgiving. Let's hang out. That's what friends do. You could say friendly, but when you say friendly, why? Because he talks about his stream. Carl brings nothing to the table. He's an insecure person. Surely I'll ask you again. Tell me one of his jokes. I'll ask you again. Tell me anything. Tell me what he's done.
So they didn't bring nothing to the table. Didn't both Carl and Shirley take Anthony Cumia to a couple of events and pay him for it?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they bringing that to the table, Gino? When was the last time you paid Anthony Cumia? Because Carl and Shirley have done that. They've paid Anthony Cumia. When was the last time you paid Anthony Cumia? I would say never. I think that's it for today, folks. I think we are done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to double check the folder, but I believe Brian Landon number 2 was the final clip. And it was. Do we want to just reiterate how we all feel about what happened on this little piggy? I think we should.
Yeah, what's up with Carl? Like, Carl's a genuine fucking piece of shit. And he's a piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit, Carl. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Carl. And the Dabbleverse has ruined you. That you're a fucking piece of shit, Carl. But Carl's a giant piece of shit.
Carl's a piece of shit.
He's a giant piece of shit. You do it for the money, Carl. Enjoy that dirty fucking money, you fucking faggot. Because Carl's a piece of shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I just felt it needed to be said again. No, but that felt like I felt that encapsulated how the chat was reacting on this little piggy, and then Twitter afterwards. Like, that was literally everyone going, "Fuck you, Carl, you're a piece of shit," you know. Like, and don't you love the great minds, Garrett and Steve, and of course itty bitty Jim Stansel, who had his booster seat there. The great minds, those guys were producers of Compound Media. Like, do you need more evidence that Compound Media was a fucking disaster? Two producers of Compound Media are holding the microphones up rather than going, "Hey, Gene, you'll come over here and say it into the mic." How much I had to boost that audio just so you could clearly hear him say Carl is a piece of shit a dozen times. Like, it was hard work.
You're talking about thousands of dollars worth of audio equipment, and at least fucking Garrett was with them since WNEW. You would think by fucking osmosis you would learn something over these years. And meanwhile, these two fat fucks are spending their time. Stancil literally farting into one of those mics, and then these guys eating sandwiches right into the mic. Wow, I wonder how they haven't blown up yet.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I don't think I've got any other bonus stuff. Should I check the folder? Maybe there's something left over that I haven't played before. Let's have a look. We'll go down the list. Did I? No, we're done. We are done, folks. I cannot grift any longer. I just haven't seen a super tip in a while, so I thought maybe someone would, start feeling it. Supertip.gg/USOA, by the way. You can just hop on over there now. Just make our day. Drop a fucking red one, maybe even a black one. Right? Never seen a black one on this channel before, so Deadfall, you around?
Big Black, if you want to come on.
Yeah, Big Black, if you want the link. Echo, how do you feel when you do? NJ hasn't got to that point yet, but I know Echo, you do your stuff with promoting Super Tip and all that, and it's like you try and make it a joke, and we're having a laugh. But it does feel gross every time. I don't know how does it.
It's so disingenuous because you kind of have to go, oh yeah, well, you know what you could do is supertip.gg/echo, and then you're like, please, I guess. The worst thing is as well with me and Dean. I don't know about everyone else. well, definitely schmule, but we don't need it. So it feels even worse because, like, obviously this is a hobby. It's just nice to get a little something. I'm spending all of
I need it. I need it
to Hackamania. No, you don't. I'm spending all my money I get on getting Rochied Hackamania. So I'm literally paying out of pocket for that otherwise. So yeah, just a reminder, guys.
Do you have to buy him 2 seats? Hey,
Brutal.
The Chargers.
There you go.
Crowdcat. Hey, what happened to wait, is it Crowdcat that does the fucking Fat Krang?
Mersh Fat Krang, yes.
Crowdcat, you let me down. Mersh Fat Krang. Young on Vibes, that's not true at all.
That is true, Young Old Vibes. It is true.
I do not own an electric. Fucking do not let that get around. I do not. So far from owning that company, it's ridiculous.
I accidentally said as a joke the other day that I was a millionaire, and Rochi mentioned it about 5 times. I was like, "Shut up, Rochi! I live in a 3-bedroom fucking house. All right, I'm not a millionaire."
The worst people are always the rich, so you know. I've been told that.
Right, mumbling Nick. Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
So what you're saying is that I can't possibly be rich because I'm a lovely, friendly human being.
Oh, Dean is actually stalling, guys. I didn't realize he's actually stalling.
Yeah,
for tips. Let's end this.
I'm genuinely stalling.
Let's wrap this up.
I'm waiting for Crowdcat to hit us with Merge Fat Krang.
No.
That's literally one of the, no, you've got, well done, Eccles. Yeah, called him out, Eccles. Call him out.
Echo, you're lucky you're not rich because you know with the pineapple eat the rich, it might get.
Yeah, thank God I'm not rich. You're absolutely right, Robbie. Thanks for that, mate. Anyway.
I'm sorry. That was a big thing around my parts last year too. Every other house had a.
Why do you wait till we're ending the stream to talk?
Yeah.
What?
Why do you wait till we're wrapping up the show to go, you know what? I'm really chatty now. Sorry. Sorry, Robbie.
I was trying to get Ozzy more money, you fucking asshole.
Grifting. Got you.
You don't have the Mersh voice. Implement the voice, and you shall get your Krang.
Great
You've done the Merge Fat Krang though in recent weeks. I could scroll down. You know what? I'm going to go find it. Yeah, I'm doing it.
I mean, say thank you very much for the 2 super tips, by the way. That's what he also means to say.
No, I'm going to argue with the super tipper. I am arguing with him because I know we've got some Merge Fat Krang here. I swear to God, we've got Merge Fat Krang. But thank you, Crowdcat, for the.
There you go.
However much it was. What was it? $5.
Whilst you're scrolling, should we do our plugs? What do you reckon?
Yeah, maybe do your plugs. Yeah, do that.
Nice one. So I am currently 13 away from 1,000. Even if you don't really like me, Dean's on the show sometimes, and so is NJ Ranger. So at Echo Pineapple, replace the last E with a 3. Would really appreciate it. If you do already follow me on X if you like. I sometimes post relevant stuff that you might enjoy. So yeah, that's me.
Very good. All right. Did
NJ?
you somehow? Here it is. No, I've done it.
Okay, never mind.
I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, NJ. You can plug in a sec.
okay.
But Crowdcat, I'm calling you out. Crowdcat.
Mersh Fat Krang for life, right, NJ Ranger?
The Chargers.
See, Crowdcat, don't lie to me. You've done the Merge Fat Krang before.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Mersh Fat Krang. I think that it's hilarious. They used Aaron as the go between he and I.
Well, because I was watching Steel Toe at the time on NLO,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, no. This Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, we have Tukey on our show, NJR Live.
Whoa. No.
So big night for us, big and exciting. I'm at NJ Ranger 201 everywhere, YouTube, Twitter, Steam. I've been playing Arc Raiders. I think that the Dayla later, depending on what time I get home from the city, play some Arc Raiders together. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy that. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big extraction shooter guy, post-apocalyptic crap.
Want to hear
It's
something
right
real
up my alley.
depressing? I've never been able to play an extraction shooter because I have no friends. So there's that.
Oh, now you do.
Oh, baby. There you go. Go with NJ.
Got you, bro.
Very good. Very good. Ashley Cummings is here, says, hit the like button. Thank you, Ashley. But Ashley, you have no idea how insulting it felt for you to cancel on today to go on Schmiel Buckman after I discussed how much show prep I'm going to do, and then you go on Shmuel Buckman while he sits there and does fucking nothing. I was going to cancel on you, Ashley. I was like so insulted by that, but I'm not that petty. I'm going to power forward with the show with you, Ashley. But you're warned. You have been warned. You have been warned. Robbie, plugs.
Good way to get guests on.
You can find us at Official USA Pod on X. You can find me at Mariner Robbie on X, where I'll throw a riot if the big dumper doesn't get the MVP, but with the stupid East Coast media bias, I'm sure Aaron Judge will get it. So that's about it.
You notice Robbie went to that. You know that version of Robbie we played in the Shmuel segment earlier, where he was all down and depressed and slow. And Robbie just hit that moment there. Then that was really depressing the way he plugged
You need me to switch back into the cheeseburger. Is that
No.
will that make you feel?
You know, it's bad enough when you guys make me feel depressed, but me saying I realized like all the co-op games over the years I haven't played because they don't have any friends who play video games, and so I made myself depressed, and that's why I was kind of.
Right,
yeah.
what 1 second then. Robbie, can you give your handle out so people in the chat, if they can reach out, they can add you so they can play? People will want to play. People love playing games like this.
It's hard
What's your
to
handle?
spell. I need to.
Oh my gosh.
Change it.
Come on, dude. Seriously.
Okay.
Give
Jesus
me
Christ.
24 hours.
He set it up on a tee for you.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Give me 24 hours and search for Mariner Robbie, and it'll be on there. Because right now it's not Mariner Robbie, and it's an inside joke between friends, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is?" Yeah.
What about 24 minutes? You reckon you can get that knocked up in 24 minutes?
No, I need a day. I need a day to change my
No
log.
Russian.
It's just literally changing
the
handle.
stream.
No matter what
We're doing the stream tomorrow.
Robbie,
We're doing
tweet
a
it out
5-minute
when you
stream tomorrow.
change it.
Yeah, tweet it out. And where will you tweet it out? At Mariner Robbie on Twitter. Yeah, we broke him. He's done. He's the fact that he screamed "Shut the fuck up at me." That's
no,
a
that was
that's...
an echo. That wasn't an Aussie.
Oh, really?
Okay, all right. That's fine then. Yeah.
That was a double shut the fuck up, both barrels at the pineapple.
Yeah, very good. On X, yeah. So next week, sorry, the new series one-on-one with the other guy. It will be back next week. Next week, it might reek because Ashley Cummings is going to be on it. But no, one-on-one with the Aussie guy with Ashley Cummings. We've got plans, and Ava Rise is here.
That was
Hey, Ava.
That Shmuel appearance was my first Robbie viewing, so you can imagine how stunned I was to discover how much of a nasty fuck he really is. Yeah,
he's a
Ava, from boring to an asshole. Like
Ava wants to tell you off, dude. You've got some pretty ignorant takes on trans, and Ava's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Ignorant.
I've promised Ava she can. I promised Ava she can come on here and yell at you. I was
what would be any different than anyone else?
No, this is different because
that's a good point.
This is different because she's
Ava's
trans.
got a dog
So
in the
that's
fight.
that'll her yelling at me will somehow affect me more than all the other people that have ever come on and yelled at me. Good luck.
Well, there's different.
Ooh, NJ gets unjustifiably included in this list.
No, what?
He's like,
He knows. I know.
By
He
now
and I
we
have
should
an
know
understanding.
NJ's excluded from all the hate I throw at anyone else.
Got you, bro.
I think it's different because we don't actually. I don't think anyone really has any hate towards you and throws hate your way. It's just,
Also, you're not factoring. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
You know what would be easy though, Robbie?
Yeah.
Is because I told Ava in a DM, I said, you realize like you'll yell at him for a bit and then you'll realize that you're beating up a puppy and you'll back off. Like
Sometimes.
you do have that thing that you can do where you just like go into defense mode and just become the victim. Just do that.
That or I lash out to the point where, like,
Yeah, which that'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Morbidly obese threatens a trans on a stream. That'd be fucking
Exactly. I
great.
was gonna say with that topic, if I lash out, there may be no coming back for me. You never know. You can't. Most topics, you say something you don't mean, you can apologize. Certain topics, it's done.
All right, let's get out of here. On X, I am at that sussy guy. Just mention that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. That crackled a bit. Put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia.
I miss you, Josh.
Have no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake everyone in the chat. They're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend of telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair. No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen materialistic piece of shit.
Flat broke.
Flat broke.